avoid my question. Nope. So it's the same answer even after centuries? I want delicious food, but I don't want a Tao companion. All that planning. All the arrangements Eve made. Eve been preparing for this immortal feast for hundreds of years. Crack. And when the day comes, he'll make you a meal that you'll never be able to fet for the rest of your life. Will you beg me to become your Tao companion? If such a delicious dish truly exists, you'll be looking forward to it. That's the reason behind the immortal feast that cultivators fight tooth and nail to get into. I can't cook, refine medicinal pills, collect herbs, or anything. Compared to immortal fairy Bishwe, I don't have anything going for me. Eve lost before the fights even started. It's all over. Ring ring ring. I need you to hurry here right now. I need your scent. Lol Nebnovel Storts TRAE. He needs your scent? Lens. Are you two gonna? La BNO could you not? Think stupid things? Oh. Swish, I already set up a series of traps. The only thing you need to do is leave behind your scent. Swish swish. Then, he'll use a formation to spread it so that the Demodragon can find you sooner. Just making sure, but you're not gonna make me mark my territory like Daudu, right? Of course not. You just have to inject this with your true chi. You see, I originally wanted to create a rechargeable spirit stone, and this prototype turned out to be a failure. It's able to store true chi and spiritual energy, but there's no way to extract it afterwards. Nowadays, lots of disciples carry these crystals around as identification tokens of sorts. Web novel. So this failed battery wound up being used as an ID card. Munch, there wasn't enough munch Taoist priest horizon, where are the others? Alcohol, Suel ended up drinking it all and everyone left. Senior White didn't drink anything. He said he was going to take a look at the movie script. The movie script? I need to find him. Senior White. Script Shuhan, did you need something? Lofway OVE. How far have you gotten into the script? I am at the part where the protagonist's senior sister is getting married off to someone else. He's getting ready to confess to her during the wedding ceremony. Jiao Jiao told me that this would be a fun and happy story, but this one sounds a bit depressing. This isn't actually going to be a happy film, is it? And also, who's going to be acting as senior brother Gao Shang? Script, my good friend. His name's Gao Molmol. He's also the person who wrote this script. When push comes to shove, I am throwing him under the bus. He should be the one who takes the hit for this, not me. Eve already bought an underwater grave for him. When push comes to shove, I am throwing him under the bus. He should be the one who bought an underwater grave for him. That won't do. His personality doesn't suit this Gao Sheng character, and he isn't even a cultivator. Then who do you think would be a better fit? Script, this is a rather important role. No way. Does Senior White want me in that role? Stare, but that character torments Senior White in every way possible throughout the movie. I am guaranteed to have something bad happen to me if I agree to this. A lot of the seniors in the group want to act in the movie as well. How about I tell the group that we're casting for Gao Shang? I am sure we'll find someone who's a better fit. VEBOVLO, are the fellow Taoists in the group also interested in being part of the movie? Let's make a list of all the roles and send them in the group so that they can choose. Message 9 Provinces Number 1 Group, PM Path-Seeking Scholar roles in Senior White's move. XLSX.MBX Group Document Path-Seeking Scholar, we're going to start filming Senior White's movie soon. All the roles besides the main characters are open. Yes. I dodged a bullet there. Now for a few extra things to make sure I am safe. Get a re. Now for a things to eat I am safe. MUAI. Yes. I dole bullet the a few extr make sir. Eve also got some news on the 33 Divine Beasts technique. I accidentally inherited the first 4 volumes of the technique thanks to this bracelet. Script OH? So you opened an inheritance space? How intriguing. Focused hee. Now that Senior White is distracted by the bracelet, Tap will use this chance to privately message people in the group to see if one of them can play Gao Shang. Everything's going according to plan. Blink. Stare. Have you finished analyzing the bracelet? Neb no. Almost. The 33 Divine Beasts technique is exactly how I imagined it. Fascinating. I'll be finished with it after a few minor modifications. Can you start practicing the 3rd volume in the meantime? Swish swish. As for the 4th volume, I have a few ideas I'd like to test out. Let me make some changes before you get your hands on it. Thank you. I'll go do that now. There's no rush. I was also thinking about all of the fellow Taoists in the 9 provinces number 1 group. And I really think Gao Shang should be played by, let me guess. You think Senior Thrice Reckless is perfect for the role, right? He's the type of guy who'd do Gao Shang justice. But I feel like we can add so much more depth to the character. Just think of the contrast we'd be able to achieve if the actor looked like a good GLY. Why don't you give the role a try, Shuhan? Good guy, but the thing is, I am afraid I won't act well enough to play such an important character. There's no need to worry. We haven't started filming yet. I can help you research the role, and if it really doesn't work, well, find another actor. Let's put that on hold for now. Everyone in the group is selecting their roles now. Message beep 9 provinces number 1 group Young Master Phoenix Slayer ID like to act as the heaven-devouring cat, the divine guardian beast from the immortal cloud. Then, we can cast Daodu as the infernal demonic dog from the demon. I am thinking in the last scene, he'll tear off his head and devour it. I feel like the scene will be especially moving if Daodu is my rival. You won't even know I am acting. Venerable White True Monarch Yellow Mountain, can Daodu have a role in this movie? Take your time with your reply. Well, have Daodu join the shoot once we almost done with the movie. That way. It won't interfere with your marriage plans for him. Is that alright? True Monarch Velo Malatani. Telid Moon Trially no problem. I'll accept in Daodu's place. When the bright moon appears, he'll take the role of the evil demon general, Ming Yue. I think he'll be a good fit for a character with a strong presence. He'll lead the attack on the immortal cloud. Venerable White, alright, he'll have Shuhong write you down for that. Send. K/SA actor listy unsorted heaven devouring cat young master phoenix slayer infernal demonic dog Daodu evil general Ming Yue scholar drunken tap drunken. What? Why can't I remember the rest of his name? Beep message 9 provinces number 1 group Northern Riveros cultivator Senior White, who's going to play senior brother Gao Shang. Venerable White friend Shuhong. Northern Riveros cultivator Northern Riveros cultivator. What? He was personally appointed a role by Senior White. I am jealous. Fairy Lychee me too. Lu/web novel. Fairy Dongfang me too. You guys? You're way too loyal to Senior White. What about Senior Thrice Reckless? Someone come take this target off my back. Fairy Firefly Venerable White Fairy Firefly friend Shuhong has completio his stay in space. That's my final decision. Fairy Firefly wronged Fairy Firefly, really? If you say so. Why do you feel wronged? I am the one being forced to act as Gao Shang. I knew it. Fairy Firefly didn't feel guilty that I came down early. She just liked the fact that I was up in space and that she was the one who sent me there. When do you think we'll start filming? Cal Momo said the script wouldn't be finished until the end of this month, so I guess that means the shoot will start next month. School is going to start back up by then. He'll have no choice but to give the role to someone else. That long? It'd be great if we could start filming tomorrow. That's way too soon. Besides, Gal Malma drank too much the other day and needs to recoup. It'll push him to write even faster tomorrow. Ugh, I can't sleep. My head is starting to hurt even more. I really need some Demodragon medicine. Sebnov, it's been 30 years since Eve last slept well. Hold on. I sense a change in one of the traps. It caught something. I am going to take a look. Swish, I am gonna go as well. Go ahead. Cave Lord Dragon mentioned how he invited the other cave masters to help catch that Song Shuhang boy. Please, could they be the ones who triggered those traps? It's too dangerous here. I need to warn them. Turns Nebnon. E.L. Little Willow Monster, what kind of prey do you think Shuhang and the others are hoping to capture? Tremble, tremble, tremble. How would I know? This is my first time visiting the human realm. Scholar Xian Gong's formation expanded the range of Song Shuhang sent to use it as bait. Swish swish. Swish swish, that means whatever they're looking to catch must be searching for Shuhang. Shuhang and Scholar Xian Gong even prepared powerful traps to combat whatever these entities are. There can only be one conclusion. Web novel, considering how anxious you were when they mentioned the traps and the fact that you're from the Her world. Swish. Should I hand over the Demodragon to Song Shuhang and Scholar Xian Gong now? They must be trying to capture a Demodragon. It's over. He knows everything already. I should hold off for now. This is getting very interesting. UNNOWINHI, this pot will slowly cleanse the filth of the Her world from your body. You won't be able to return in the future. I'll only break off 10 branches a month to make my flying swords from now on. Sounds like a deal. A deal? I never agreed to this. The murderer died in the blood of our clansmen is just up ahead. A novel. It's a chain of traps. The captain and vice-captain have fallen. The fiend we hunt is despicable. We see urchin warriors fight without mercy. We will not cower. It must be tough to have enemies like them. The sea urchin warriors are pretty pitiful in lots of ways, though. There's someone interesting hiding among these sea urchins. What are you talking about? These traps weren't created for. These traps weren't created for these small fry, after all. Boom. Lu/web novel. Tear novel. I found you. Me? Do we know each other? This puppet looks like it was created by the Jet Black. Fire resistance on a puppet looks pretty handy. A sneak attack. Did you fed about? El Ban El. Ah. I wasn't planning to attack him. Abnovel, what just happened? Did it self-destruct? 3 hours later. You've been looking for curses for more than 3 hours already, and even Senior White hasn't found any. I don't think you need to worry so much. But that puppet self-destructed after saying some things that were quite troublesome. It's just too fishy. Allow me to check over your body too. Web novel. Ha ha ha. Hey, Shuhang. I don't know why, but I was feeling great last night. The inspiration just kept coming. I managed to finish the rest of the movie script without a hitch. Ha? You finished the rest of it in a single night? Does that mean we can start filming right away? We should contact the film staff and finish casting the roles. The soonest we can start filming is probably next month, right? What kind of place is this? Hello? Who is it? Greetings, Senior 7 Down Names. I am Venerable Spirit Butterfly's disciple, and I am just calling to let you know that he invited Jacob's production team to help with your production. Jacob? The world-famous director? Oh my God. Venerable Spirit Butterfly truly is always so considerate. When? Is he not lending a helping hand? I don't know how I am gonna thank him. Well, be arriving in about an hour and a half. Is the script ready yet? Novel. Yeah, it's done. Perfect. We can start the shoot as soon as we arrive. Sounds good. See you soon. Also make sure to thank Senior Spirit Butterfly for me. Didn't Senior White casually mention that he wanted to start filming today? Didn't Senior White casually mention that he wanted to start filming today? And now we have a production team coming in all of a sudden. Senior White truly has incomprehensible luck. Web novel. What are they even talking about? Shu Han did say that his online friends like to cosplay and everything, but this is taking it a bit far. Can we start filming? He's drop dead Gius. Is he a model? Almost. We just need to confirm the location of the shoot and get the costumes ready. That's easy. We can shoot at my very first holiday residence. I happen to obtain the remains of a meteor. He owns the land too, eh? Talk about rich. His luck seriously beats all. So all that's left is the costumes. Well, need different robes for all the major S. 7 Lives Talisman should be able to provide robes for 7 different S, and Great Master Profound Principle can provide a set of Buddhist kasayas. He's got connections too. Venerable White's holiday residence. Rusty. Web novel. What are you doing here, Great Master? And WHYD you change into Taoist robes? I am currently part of Jacob's production team. And as for the robes, my master is a Taoist, so. You see, I originally came to China to learn more about the Buddhist monasteries here. But it's been a real shame because my master only teaches me sword and Taoist techniques. He even made me wear Taoist robes. I feel your pain. I always wanted to become a scholar or a Taoist cultivator, but most of my techniques are Buddhist techniques. I even got a kasaya. My imperable Taoist robe is a second stage treasure weaved from the silk of the golden spider spirit beast. It's also imbued with the turtle breathing technique, so you won't be affected by toxins in the air, nor will weapons harm you. My emerald green kasaya is a second stage treasure too. It's weaved from the silk of the emerald green silkworm, and it's waterproof, fireproof, and weaponproof. There's also a special password that prevents people from stealing it. Lat web novel. Nice trade. Thank you. Lol Hebnovel. The production team has already finished their final checks over the filming site. Senior White's residence has everything we need, too. We'll be able to finish the earlier stages of the shoot here. Everyone's changed into their costumes already, so we're just waiting for you to come shoot the first scene. So I couldn't get out of it after all. Also, do you need any walk-in actors for your movie? Would I be able to play a small role? Oh, web novel. You want to be a walk-in? You can be more than just a walk-in. I'll do my best to get you a big role once we start filming. Thank you so much. Let me show you to your changing area in the meantime. Venerable White acting as Immortal Cloud Disciple Ling Wei Song Shuang acting as Immortal Cloud Disciple Gao Shang La web novel. Scene 1, Senior Brother Gao Shang bullying Ling Yi. Action. Role scene bullying Ling Yi. They'll have to replace me if I act terribly. Junior Brother Ling Yi, let me teach you. Junior Brother Ling Yi, let me teach you how to use the saber. Web novel. Swish swish. Crap. Gao Sheng is supposed to be bullying Ling Yi in this scene. I am supposed to be bullying you, Senior White. I can't block his attack. What do I do? Shoot, I got carried away. String puppet technique swish. Swish swish. Wow, I actually dodged it. I am safe now that Senior White is controlling my movements. Lel web novel. But he won't stop now. I can't control myself at all. Isn't this just Venerable White fighting against himself at this point? Spurt swish damn it. I won't be able to mess up on purpose now. Swish swish. My plan to act so badly that they'd have to replace me. It isn't going to work, is it? These two actors are amazing. I can't believe this is their first time using a stunt wire. They're incredible. It's like they're really flying. Swish lol web novel. I told you I'd provide you with the best actors, stunt doubles, and prop teams. Hee hee. The illusionary butterflies are doing their job well. They make whatever special effects director Jacob envisions into reality. I think this movie will be a hit. ITLL be my best work. ITLL be revolutionary. Even I want to give Gao Chang a thrashing. That's true. Senior White is just too charming in that getup. Why are all the seniors glaring at me like that? We're shooting a movie. I'd understand it if ordinary people got sucked in, but why are they being affected by it too? This is it for me. If I keep beating up Senior White like this, I am going to become a walking target after the movie airs. I need to find an excuse to stop filming. Cut. Did he read my mind? Actors, remember your place in the script. Makeup artists, add more blood to Ling Yes's wounds and prepare another blood bag. In 15 minutes, I expect everyone back in their original positions. Also touch up Gao Shang's makeup. He just wanted to retalic our makeup. Actors, remember your place in the script. Makeup artists, add more blood to Ling Yes's wounds and prepare another blood bag. In 15 minutes, I expect everyone back in their original positions. I didn't know you were so good at making flower wreaths. Deeply moaming fellow Daoist son nor the rivers loose cult la shuhana. Veterha, I am still a novice. I just threw this together quickly. You did more than just throw something together. You did more than just throw something together. Anyways, could you help me out with something? The entire crew's been giving me death stares. I feel like I'll be as good as dead if the shooting continues like this. And Daoist Song Shuhang S loose cultivator Daoist Song Shuhang loose cultivator Tadan. Take a look at all these wreaths. Deeply mourning fellow Daoist Song Shuhang medicine master Riverty purple mist deeply mourning fellow Daoist Song Shuhana northern rivers loose cultivator a mother ever to Kiriarana. WK. Give it up. You won't find a single person willing to replace you. NT well make sure TO give you a grand funeral, though. I am being serious, Senior Northern River. Can you teach me that cloning technique everyone uses to stay active on the group chat? I really need a stand-in for my next scene with Senior White. What cloning technique? I don't know what you're talking about. EL. Wait, then how are you online every waking hour of the day? Are you that free? Do you think one of these puppets could replace me in the next scene? Takes out. Woodle puppy it's not impossible, but ID need a 4th stage spirit stone to use as its core. And that's only after I repair it to begin with. Is that what you want to do? Low. Web novel. Poor ANGAS I don't get TO do the scene, then a 4th stage spirit stone is nothing. Do it. Puppet transformation. Web novel. This is a scouting puppet. It relays sensory information such as sight, audio, and smell in your place once it's activated. You be synced up with the puppet, basically. You're a huge help. Thank you. This is amazing. Feels a bit like controlling my ghost spirit. That means I should be safe for now. Whoa. It feels like I am walking. This is a bit too realistic. What are you doing? Dragon. Dance style. Clank. You still won't admit defeat? Answer, Lingy. Gone. Absolutely. Web no not. You really don't know when to give up, do you? Stop. True Monarchantian Lake Temple as an immortal cloud elder this sparring session ends here. You'd better consider yourself lucky. I'll be coming for you again once your wounds heal. I'll be sure to give you lots of pointers next time too. Next time. I'll defeat you. Cut. That was amazing. Fantastic work. This puppet is really useful. It takes a load off my mind knowing that my clone is beating up Senior White instead of me. I have to thank Senior Northern River properly when I get the chance. Vovii, but that's weird. Why's everyone gathered around Senior Northern River? He's just looking at his phone. Did something stupid happen in the group again? Message 9 Provinces Number 1 Group Northern Riveros Cultivator Friend Song Shuhan placed a clone beside me while he beat up Venerable White pretending he was the clone. Northern Riveros Cultivator Open poll. If you think Friend Song Shuhan will live day, choose A. If you think Friend Song Shuhan will live days, please choose B. If you think Friend Song Shuhan will live days, please choose C. If you think Friend Song Shuhan won't even make it out alive today, please choose D. If you think none of these choices are correct, give this post a like. Fairy. Nectarine OLDD. Just look at how beaten up Senior White is. He looks absolutely miserable. Which does Friend Song Shuhan belong to, and how come Eve never heard of him before? Island Master Tian Il pick B since Senior White seems to really care about Friend Shuhan. Vice Iceland Master Tian Il go with D. It'd be a miracle if Friend Shuhan lives to see another day. Song Shuhan pretended to be his clone to abuse Venerable White. You can place your bets here. TOUA. Vor. It breaks my heart to see Senior White in such a sorry state. D. Probably they need another day for the movie shoot, after all. Is this some sort of joke? How is that even possible? How could I mix up my main body and my clone? I can clearly feel my main body sitting on the chair. Ha! Wait, why are my senses suddenly switching from the clone back to me? Crap! Does that mean my actual body is the one standing and not the one sitting? Cultivation isn't supposed to work like this. No need to act so depressed. Cheer up. HIT web novel. In some ways, you could say you've completed Senior White's wish. Senior White, you're happy that we're filming this movie, right? Yes, very happy. I can't wait to film the next scene. That's great. I am sure there's great fortune waiting for you now. Make a wish before it's too late. A wish? I don't really have one. If anything, I hope my ghost spirit can come back safely soon. That sounds like it'd be a bit difficult. Going off of what you've told us, it should be sealed away in some sort of separate dimension. Maybe you should change your wish. Novel. Ring O? Suclan7 said he captured Copper Trigram, and he's bringing him back with sobbing old man and a woman named Yesai. Wait, Yesai is technically also a ghost spirit. Does that mean my wish is being fulfilled? Novel. He also said that Lady Yesai was in shock and couldn't stop crying after he undid Copper Trigram's transformation. Fellow Taoist Copper Trigram felt so bad that he promised her that he'd help her find her real mother. Fairy Lychee. Me? That dunce. Is he trying to pass his troubles on to me? Yesai thinks Fairy Lychee is her mother? Could Fairy Lychee be related to her somehow? Maybe she's connected to that ghost spirit. The third scene, Ling Yi receives news of his senior sister's marriage. While rushing to the ceremony, he encounters two beasts in a tense standoff and is dragged into the fight. A. Nam to Aya novel. AMWK. Senior sister, I didn't expect Senior Giaogio's part to go so well. If I didn't know the blood was fake, I would have thought they were fighting to the death. Ke eat food. I see you finally decided to show up. Relocating the traps here was worth it after all. Meanwhile, outside the mountain valley. Human. Kin. Swish and do your worst. You can't escape. Rice cake hold. Swish formation flying fish. Nothing pairs with rice cakes quite as well as fish. It's an unstoppable combo. A mere 6th stage cultivator dares get in my way? Rumble. Mana. Swish didn't think a 6th stage demon would be hiding amongst the small fry. Infiltrating the vanguard turned out to be the right move. The glory of capturing Jing'an Temple's wretched survivor will be mine. Vel. I can feel it. That cultivator's aura emanates from within that valley. Hee, I followed you, abominable fiend. But who is that beautiful human cultivator laying beside HIMP? These stupid beasts. Out of my sight. Swoosh, survivor of Jing'an Temple. You're mine. Talu. Grab this beautiful specimen will become part of my collection as well. Swish, 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 breaking news. A 6th stage Herworld snake demon has taken Senior White away without realizing what it's done. Let's make another bet. If you think the snake demon will be dealt with in less than a minute, choose a swish. Swish, the scene is over, Senior White. Stop pretending you're knocked out. Wake up. Crap. I am getting a really strong feeling of deja vu right now. Senior White probably thought acting unconscious was too boring and entered a state of closed meditation. If you think the snake demon will be dealt with in less than a minute, choose a. He literally turned to stone. He's totally isolated himself from the rest of the world. If that's the case, he's not gonna wake up from his meditation unless he senses killing intent. But if he wakes up like that, I am gonna be shafted for it, won't I? Speaking of which, why haven't any of the seniors from the group done anything about this crazy snake demon yet? This is a 6th stage demon. I have no chance trying to fight it or run from it. Swish, swish, swish. Does this spatial rift lead to the Herworld realm? Then that means the Herworld has given me its blessing. Senior White. Senior White. You gotta wake up. We're in my territory now. There's no use in shouting. Ha ha ha. That being said, you're quite the noisy one. Sleep. Bang. Knocked out. Who's making all this commotion? Who's there? This pressure. It must be coming from a 7th stage being. Tat Wernov. How strange. I could have sworn I heard someone calling my name. What an odd sensation I feel from the other cultivator. One is a normal human cultivator of the 3rd stage, and the other. Swish web novel. Now who might you be? Swoosh. My word. If this terrifying being decides to attack me, Lee Webb, there's no way he'll survive, is there? Why is this spiritual pressure aimed at MEP? Could it be because of these two cultivators? If that's the case, he'll toss one of them away. Fwoosh. Swish. Bam. Swish. Oh, how fragile life is. Swish sh lol neb novel. I see the cultivator came out unscathed. Swish swish. Hold on, isn't that my face? How odd. What is this feeling? It feels like my whole body is being swallowed up. As if this statue is absorbing me. This statue is too dangerous. I need to destroy it at once. Swish swish, all that was dust, return to dust. All born from earth. All that was dust, return to dust. All born from earth, reduced to earth. Turn to dust. Don't even think about it. Ewoosh ha. I will protect all whom you wish to harm. Lou Webnov. I will destroy everything you wish to build. And one day, I will find a way to make you disappear. You clearly know there's no way to get rid of me. Following me is useless. The Herworld realm only needs me. You are unnecessary. I think you're mixing the two of us up. I arrived in the Herworld before you did. Utter nonsense. The postulates of the Herworld realm dictate that you should have disappeared when I arrived. I should be ruler of the Herworld. Blub blub, that's not my fault. I don't know how to leave this realm. If you're as powerful as you make yourself out to be, then let me leave this place. I'd be out of here in a heartbeat. No, ha ha ha. And I would have left a long time ago if I knew how to leave as well. Blub blub, hee hee, I win. I killed him. Blub. Humph. You complete and utter fool. I am the victor. No K. The statue you swallowed into the earth was crafted from my body. The real statue, the human cultivator that was sent flying, and the four-headed snake were all sent out of the her world unbeknownst to you this whole time. Welp, aren't you angry? You wish to fight me, do you not? Do you not desire to engage in combat? Lol mebnovel mahaha. You idiot. That's actually what I wanted from the very start. Thanks for sending them away for me. That petrified cultivator gave off an unsettlingly familiar feeling. Could he be one of my descendants? He. You still refuse to admit your mistake, I see. But deep within the recesses of your heart, no, you curse me. Is that not so? Yet you present such a meager facade, feigning indifference. You still attempt to enrage me? I am off to dig myself a hole to sleep in for another century. That means you'll be the her world's only ruler while I am asleep. Good luck with that. My whole body hurts. It's as bad as that time disaster struck when Senior White tripped. Could it be? Senior White, are you finally out of meditation? Ha! He's still a statue? Then who saved US? Hey, friend Shuhan. Why aren't you and Senior White back here yet? Hurry up. We're waiting for you to die. Oh, Senior Northern River. We're on our way back right now. Also, what's this about me dying? Oh, let me explain. A horde of demons attacked after you were taken away by that snake. Web novel The Destruction of the Immortal Cloud Sect, Part. We're using them to shoot the scene where the Immortal Cloud is destroyed. That means it's almost Gao Shang's turn to die. Anyways, I am hanging up now since it's my turn on the chopping block. I am acting as Taoist Priest Wudao, the Immortal Cloud's Vice Master. It's time for my heroic sacrifice any second now. Got it. I'll get the meteor sword to take US back as fast as it can. That's what we're going back to. A bunch of seniors excited that they're going to die. This movie is getting out of hand. Atrocious demons. Junior brother Atarm Sword Sage. How dare you? What in the name of the her world? Are you blind? That human clearly fell down on his own. This whole thing is weird. More and more humans are falling down and pretending to be dead as the fight goes on. And most of them have invisible shields. I swear on my very name, Taoist Priest Wudao, that I will put my life on the line to slaying every last one of you. Mash. Something BLT. Rin but. First, talk later. This cultivator has a screw loose. He's beating US without breaking a sweat, but he keeps going on and on about risking his life. Foolish Immortal Cloud disciples. How dare you stand in General Mingyu's way? Heed my command, minions. Your General Mingyu speaks. I order you to kill them all. Obliterate the Immortal Cloud. OVE. Who the heck is this GLY, and why's acting like he's on our side? Why is he trying to give US orders? Eve never even seen him before. Is he supposed to be a villain? My acting is top-notch. And it's all captured in such an action-packed scene. Once this movie is released, Scholar Drunken Moon will be a household name. In MN and Drunken. Le web novel click CLOK, HMM? Why isn't the camera filming me? I am the evil general. What's it even aimed at right now? Arg. Damn it. To fall from a despicable sneak attack. Sneak attack my ass. You literally grabbed my claw, and But no matter. Brother. I have avenged you. Slasa. He stole my spotlight. God damn it. I am the freaking final boss. I should be the star of this scene. Drunken. Clank. Bang. Swish. Swoosh. Alright, Gao Sheng is going to be stabbed to death by a stray sword in this scene. Erase the set of robes you'll be wearing. We altered it so that a sword handle and blade will pop out on either side if you put pressure on the right spots. It'll look like it's gone right through you. The demons have also been tied up. Very no problem. Just let me get over my motion sickness first. Calls we even get a shield that protects us while we're acting dead. They really thought of everything. Get ready, Shu Hung. The demons are coming. Swash. Come at me, you deplorable monsters. I'll fight you all. This is it. Once the scene is over, my role will be done. Ha? Wait. Where's my shield? Lady Onion activated one of the armor talismans inside my size-reducing purse just in time. Thank God. Clank. Shish, that gives me an extra second, which is all I need. Swish. Flaming saber. It's about time you burn. Burn, burn. Thanks, Lady Onion. Humph. If you really are thankful, then give me my freedom. Sure. Once we finish shooting the movie and Senior White comes out of meditation, I'll have him separate you from the Enlightenment Stone. You'll be free after all of this is over. Do I have to be separated from the Enlightenment Stone? Why don't you be generous for once and just leave it with me? In your dreams. Mr. Song, don't ruin the scene. You need to die. Stop fighting already. Clank clank, I can't. If I die in this scene, it'll be game over for me in real life too. They didn't give me a shield. Fat it. Who cares if I ruin the scene or not? We can always reshoot the scene, but I don't get a redo on my life. My dear husband honey Nov telepathy technique Senior White Crane? What are you doing here? Telepathy technique, what's wrong with you? Did you not take a shield with you? You Jiao Jiao sent me here to keep the scene from going to crap. Don't do anything else and play dead. Just close your eyes and drop to the floor. My beloved, wake up. Please wake up. Mad N. Shakes telepathy technique, don't shake me so hard. You're gonna mess up my brain. Ebnav. Kill that cultivator. He doesn't have a shield. Telepathy technique, you're dead, so shut up. Why are you still talking? Slap. Am I in another dream? Another church marriage? I am a cultivator. Honey have novel. Get lost. That's freaking horrifying. Navel. Swish. Wait, how did I stop the dream so easily? When swish swish. Another one? If it's White Crane's face again, I am gonna punch him without hesitation. Soft feather? Our relationship isn't like that. Ugh, whatever. I am fine with it long as it isn't a Baldy or White Crane again. Wah aha. You want to marry my daughter? Dream on. That voice. Senior Spirit Butterfly? My new shapeshifting brooch is quite effective, isn't it? The fellow Taoists in the 9 provinces #1 group wouldn't notice even if they were trying to. Another nightmare. Grashy. That one was arguably even more terrifying than the last one. Why am I in a bridal chamber now? Are the nightmares still not over yet? Sorry for the wait, dear. Our night together is worth more than 1,000 gold pieces. Finally. Our wedding night is here. Why the long face? Lighten up and give me a smile. Here, let me show you how happy I am. Spurt. Like I'd ever smile in a situation like this. Die, Daudu. Now I am in some sort of tribal wear. What does this have to do with marriage? Ledge web novel something is definitely making me see these dreams. Is it one of the seniors pranking me? Crap. They say that back in the day, they used to knock out potential mates and carry them away. I need to wake up. I don't even care who pulled this prank on me. I won't get mad if you let me out of this. You'll be seriously pissed if you don't let me out. Thud. Ha ha ha. You let your guard down. There's someone behind you too. You want to marry 16? You must be dreaming. Eve had enough. Crack crack, I am done. I am not playing around anymore. You're mine, you belong to me. What the heck is this? I am so dizzy. Whoever this is. I get the feeling that it'll be bad if I let them catch. Senior White Crane. Senior White. In novel swish a flying sword. It killed them with a single strike. Senior White. Thank God you came in time. Aha. Your nightmares most likely originate from a puppet technique associated with the jet black. It's similar to a curse. How troublesome. Now that you mention it, it probably has to do with that puppet I ran into that blew up. So what's it after? Blood? Flesh? Bones? Skin? My whole body? Alright, that should do it. It's about time you wake up. Swish. A curse from a jet black puppet. Are they researching some strange way to achieve immortality again? Swish. Also, can a dog that can't even assume a human form yet marry a human cultivator? Do all human cultivators these days have such odd tastes? Oh well hung. Shoots up, thanks for your help, Senior White. I finally woke up from those nightmares. That can't be right. Senior White is still in meditation. So who saved me earlier? Oh, you're awake. The scene where you and True Monarch White Crane die in each other's arms was so touching. Especially when True Monarch White Crane called you his beloved. Even I got goosebumps when I heard it. Crack, Senior White Crane called me that in front of everyone? And even more people are gonna see it once the movie is released. This is social suicide. Was this planned? Ha? Why do you look as soulless as Senior Xian Gong? Is he as depressed as I am? What happened? Did he mech lid trying to capture the Demodragon? Crack. Did someone say Demodragon? BN. You finally came out of meditation. Ha? Did I start meditating again? How long was I out for? A couple years? Did I miss the movie? No, you didn't. You were out for about 2 hours. It's just. While you were gone. Fat it. We should check up on Senior Xiangong first. Did you manage to catch the Demodragon? Lu Heb novel. Those 6th stage demons said the Demodragon sent them here. But the Demodragon itself never showed up. It must sense that something was wrong and stayed away. Damn it. So we failed? Sob 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 sob. We did. The Demodragon medicine is gone. Swish, is this the Demodragon you two are talking about? L.A. Wernevel Swish. So this Demodragon died before it even left the her world? Was all this hard work for nothing, then? It wasn't. Just look at how many her world demons you were able to attract. They even helped us with shooting an entire scene. I feel even more sad when you say it like that. Do you still want this Demodragon? Of course. I owe you, Senior White. Demodragons are really expensive. I can give fellow Taoist white something of equal value in return if you'd like. Let wet its alright. I can handle it. I already owe him a boatload of spirit stones to begin with, so adding on a Demodragon is nothing. I was planning on giving it to you as compensation for acting in the movie. But if you insist, you can just pay me back later. Spurt it hurts. I spoke without thinking. Swish, I am going to head back and take care of the Demodragon now. You'll make sure you get an even split of all the medicine and treasures I make. Well, part ways. Here I fell in vods. You're too generous. We can stick with what we originally agreed on. He left so quickly. Lol ween. Also, Senior White, are you able to extract this onion monster from the Enlightenment Stone without injuring its roots? Let me try. First, I'll pour my spiritual energy into the root to strengthen it. Then, I'll see if we can pull her off of the stone without damaging her. Swish. Swish OVEL, hurry up. Pull OWW. It hurts. No more. Stop pulling. Hold on just a bit longer. I'll be able to pull you out soon. Oh. It snapped. Snap, that's weird. But the sprout is still on the Enlightenment Stone, isn't it? Let me try doing it faster. Snap. Snap, Senior White, did you start pulling yet? I don't feel anything. It still doesn't work. How odd. This isn't a super regeneration skill either. Ow, I can feel it now. It hurts. I am gonna die. Let's stop for now. Lady Onion can stay with the Enlightenment Stone for a bit longer in the meantime. Shuhan, you still need to shoot the scene where Senior Sister Moronghua marries Feng Chuanzi. And Senior White, you need to be careful during this one. While you're rushing towards the wedding location, a four-headed snake is going to kidnap you. Wernavel, a four-headed snake? Is that in the script? Just look at fellow Taoist medicine master all dressed up. I think he's going to be really popular. He's gonna get tons of love letters after the movie premieres. I didn't think a doctor who never cared about his appearance could look this good. He's got me feeling a certain way. If Senior Medicine Master dressed like that every day. I'm terrified Senior Purple Mist has really good taste. Buzz. Swish. Swish. Ha! Is that balloon Senior thrice reckless? He probably ate a balloon pill. It's a failed product Medicine Master made back in the day when he tried to invent a floating pill. Is he stuck like that forever then? Of course not. He'll play an important role in creating the atmosphere for the wedding. You'll see. Brother Medicine Master, be careful. That marriage scene is a trap. Lady Riverly Purple Mist wants to turn this whole thing into a reality. She even made me invite your parents. Oh, web novel. Boom. Weenove. What's happening? Senior thrice reckless exploded. Whoa. Love will find a way. Boom. Boom. One more time, thrice reckless. Boom. Thrice reckless makes for some great fireworks. Were Navi. Senior thrice reckless exploded again? Look, K. He just blew off a layer of skin. Just think of him as a firecracker. He'll explode even more. Also, Medicine Master already knew what Riverly Purple Mist was trying to do. He was only playing along because he wanted to marry her too. Today's a happy day. This calls for drinks. They both wanted it to happen, huh? Cultivators sure are. Profound. Medicine Master did well. Speaking of which, those explosions created quite the effect. I have to make sure I look into those balloon pills when I have the time. I think I am gonna die. Don't be in such a rush to die. Medicine Master hasn't even given you your bill yet. What? Those two tortured me for God knows how long, and now they're charging me for it? According to Senior Skylark, fellow Taoist thrice reckless, your innate ability to go berserk will create many health complications for you. That's why I had Medicine Master refine a pill for you that has the ability to cast off layers of your skin, thus resolving the problem. If I am going to be honest, I am pretty jealous of you. You've caught the eye of Xian Nu's Skylark. Northern, by the way, she also said that she'd visit you in a couple days. VEL. River, just kill me. I really don't want to live anymore. That won't do. I promised her that I'd watch over you, so. Wah! And Axe Shuhan, stop sleeping. You need to do me in. Cremate me. I don't want to live anymore. Another dream? What is it now? Glub. GLUB your flesh. Your blood. Your bones. Your hair. The entirety of your body belongs to me. Again? Fwoosh. Senior White, save me. Slash. Yon, why are you here again? It's only been a couple hours. Did you fall asleep again? Ah ha ha. I ended up drinking too much and fell asleep. And now I am here again. Why does he have no clue about why I fell asleep? Is this Senior White a fake? Senior White, I have something to tell you. Little White. When your hair reaches down to your waist. Lo Westnavel. I feel like I just experienced endless terror. I don't remember anything, but it feels like my subconscious was tortured for an eternity in the 18 levels of hell. I web novel even if he wasn't actually Venerable White, they should be related one way or another. It's a good thing I finally woke up. Let me ask him. AH. You're still here. Oof. Tell me. This Senior White you refer to. What's he like? What are you even saying? Swish swish, you should have realized by now. I am not Senior White. And you did in fact experience endless terror. But calling it the 18 layers of hell is a bit much, wouldn't you say? What? What the hell is going on? My name is White. No surname, just White. Anyways, do you mind telling me what kind of person this Senior White is? No who. I want sellout Senior White. You tell me more about yourself first. Also, how are you related to Senior White? Maybe I'll tell you more about Senior White if you go first. He refused me even after coming under the effects APA Hubmesis Maya. My identity, I'd say it's better if you didn't know. You'd attract endless trouble if you did. One day, you might have an accident that proves fatal. Since you've refused to tell me, I suppose there's nothing else for us to talk about. BNO. He's powerful. He's definitely Venerable stage or higher. Bang out of my sight. Also, you're Senior White about me. Is that clear? Lol web novel. Sits up, am I actually awake this time? Huff huff see huff, lol web novel, I can't feel my legs at all, and it's wet down there. Did I? YYESI. Sob phew. I thought that weird Senior White lookalike took my legs or something. Hey, I am fine. I just drank a bit too much last night and passed out. Sniffle, that's not the problem. Shu Han. Sob. Something terrible happened, sniffle. I found out that I am already dead. Web novel. Ha? Did Pavilion Master Chu tell you? No, all of my old memories came back to me when I visited this place. This is the old crystal clear water pavilion on Earth. Thin, and one of those memories was of me being murdered. Wait a second. Are you saying Senior White's holiday residence is the original crystal clear water pavilion? Yes. The new one was constructed according to the original pavilion's layout. I recognized it the moment I saw it. Yi-sai, do your memories end with you being killed? A novel, that's right. I don't remember anything after I died. Shuhong, is there something you know that I don't? Yi-sai, listen to me. You're not dead, and you aren't some lingering spirit either. You're a ghost spirit. A ghost spirit. A ghost spirit. Isn't that still a type of ghost, though? What will happen to our relationship? You're focusing on the wrong things here. H. Kupal Hakalela, Eric Shuhong explained to ESI how she was reborn as a ghost spirit. Sob sob sob, she's absolutely miserable. Sob 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 EBN. And with such a tragic past too. She probably won't calm down for a while. Shuhong. Do you think he'll be able to have children with you even though I am like this? I don't know how I am supposed to answer that. I can't, right? We're like different species now. That means we won't be able to. I searched all night for my MOM, but I couldn't find her. She'd probably know how to give birth. Fairy Lychee is definitely avoiding you. A single fairy maiden being called MOM in front of everyone. That would make headlines on the Daily Cultivator. Giving birth isn't really the main problem right now. Here, let me show you around the movie set. Oh, a movie. I know what those are. Fellow Daoist Su Clan 7 explained them to me. They're similar to the plays I used to watch in the past, but even more exciting. Lajay web novel Yi Sai acting as a random disciple. Destruction of the immortal cloud scene 4 Ling Yi tragically burying his fellow disciples SHAA. SHAA Senior White Crane, you're too close. Humph. If you didn't fet to take your shield talisman, then I wouldn't have had to save the scene by acting as your wife and dying with you. And if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't have to be here right now. Shuhong, aren't you worried they'll film you two talking? The cameras are filming at an angle where they won't see us talking, so it's alright. The only close-up shots will be of Senior White, so long as we don't make any big movements, we'll be good. Oh, right. Senior White, I wanted to tell you something. Last night, I dreamed about. Wait, what? I was. Shuhong, is this some kind of play on words that I don't know about? What are you doing? Be more respectful towards Senior White. Telepathy technique Shuhong, I need you to stop trying to tell me the whole thing. Just answer yes or no to my questions. Telepathy technique is what you want to say related to me? SHAA yes. Telepathy technique second, are you unable to say it out loud when you think about it? SHAA then yes. SHAA. Telepathy technique final question, are you afflicted by some sort of curse? Tina SHAA yes. Telepathy technique at the very least, it looks like this curse isn't the reason why you can't speak what's on your mind. Don't worry, Illinois, think of a way to solve this later. I'm in okay. Sob 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 sob. NOV this feeling. Like I have a blood bond with someone nearby. It has to be. No, don't. You're not allowed to say it. M. Fairy. Please calm down. Fellow Daiwas 7 Dao names, I am stealing your Dao companion for a bit. Swish Neb novel. Wait, Fairy Lychee. Can't we just talk this out? She won't hurt her. Their auras are very similar, though. Could they actually be mother and daughter? But that's impossible. Yi-sai is clearly a. Look, I am telling you it's impossible. Well, we won't know until Fairy Lychee brings Yi-sai back. Even if they aren't, what if they established a mother-daughter relationship? Hello, friend Shuhong? The Demadragon medicine is ready. I was able to make a total of 40 sets. I'll deliver half of the batch to you soon. Already? Wasn't that a bit fast? Run through your body tempering techniques 3 times so that your chi and blood warm up and spread throughout your body. You'll also be able to absorb the Damadragon medicine faster this way. Web novel. Now remember, you can only drink 1/10 of it. Swish swish. If I split each tube into 10 parts, you'll have an easier time absorbing it, and I can also take it more frequently. Don't worry, Senior Xian Gong. I'll make sure I have the right dose. Lol web novel. How do you feel? I don't feel anything. It tastes a bit like juice. Do you feel any changes in your body? Baron. It shouldn't. Shuhong, how do you feel? Does Damadragon medicine usually make you spit up silk? Does Damadragon medicine usually make you spit up silk? Try using the telepathy technique to reply. Group telepathy technique. There's this bitter taste spreading throughout my whole mouth. It's also a bit spicy and numbing. I can't speak, and these silk threads keep shooting out every time I open my mouth. I can't stop it. Is that all? And you don't feel anything else? Do you feel your body getting stronger at all? How about your overall power level? Group telepathy technique. My body does feel a bit stronger. I can feel the power of the medicine slowly taking effect on my body. Group telepathy technique. But I also have this really strange urge too. Swish swish swish. Group telepath technique. To build a cocoon. Telepath technique. Could someone tell me how to spin a cocoon that can hold a human? Tap tap tap. Swish swish swish. China message 9 provinces. Number 1 group Spirit Butterfly Island Soft Feather, in use by Venerable Spirit Butterly. I can have my monster butterfly teach you how to spin a cocoon if you'd like. Where are you right now? Virtuous Buddhist Sabersman. Really? Thank you, Senior Venerable Butterfly. Am in the resting room behind the arena. Venerable White ID like to observe, so I'll come too. Hebnovel Young Master Phoenix Slayer. I'll come too. Thrice Reckless Mad Saber. LL come too. If you want to spin a cocoon, you first need to find a corner that will be able to support you. I can't watch this. Swish, check this out. Shu Hang is spitting out silk. Swish, wow. This is Swish EBNO. Telepathy technique. Could I just lay on my bed instead? I don't want to fall if things go wrong. Breaking. Shu Hang is spinning a cocoon. Telepathy technique. What are you guys laughing at? I see Senior White and Yu Jiaojiao are the only considerate ones here. I bet they wouldn't lie and make fun of me like the rest of you. Heads up, Senior White. I am gonna start a live stream. Al Web and VLHI, everyone. Celestial Fish Envoy here. I was recently added to the group. My real name is Yu Jiaojiao. I am here to present to you the first ever silk-spitting human. Yu Jiaojiao, Yu. Eve had it. Bill China message 9 provinces. Number 1 group Celestial Fish Envoy. Beep beep. Celestial Fish Envoy Shuhong's been spewing out silk for almost half an hour already. There's currently no sign of it stopping yet. Sun-splitting halberd Guadai. I am Mr. Yellow Mountainial Dog. Little Dowdu, what are you trying to say with that dog picture, huh? I am the dog here, woof. Sun-splitting halberogua squeezes dog's head. I am Mr. Yellow Mountainial Dog. Little Dowdu, thanks for the pets that feel so nice, woof. Sun-splitting halberd guade. Shuhong, are you done spitting out silk yet? Swish swish. It's finally over. I can't feel my mouth anymore. And there's this liquid that keeps building up inside the cocoon. I feel like I am going to drown in it. Should I break it open? Alan NNO, don't. I can feel my body getting stronger at an incredible speed. I can probably come out on my own once I am done powering up. Beep. Sun-splitting halberd Guade Dowdu, get off your high horse. Once true monarch Yellow Mountain catches Dongfang Snow, he'll come back and marry you off to a man. I can't wait to see you in tears when that happens. Northern Riveros Cultivator. Speaking of which, could Dowdu be a? I am Mr. Yellow Mountainial Dog. Little Dowdu, how is that possible? My little Doudou is alive and well. I am definitely a thrice reckless. Mad Saber thrice reckless Mad Saber. If Senior Yellow Mountain happens to have a secret technique to turn Doudou into a female, I'd love to see if I could use it on a certain senior in the group. Beep beep Northern Riveros Cultivator. Wait, thrice reckless. Don't say it. You can't go out looking for any more trouble today. You'll definitely die if you do. Sun splitting. Sun splitting halberd Guadai. Which senior are you talking about? Thrice reckless Mad Saber. Who else? I am talking about Venerable White, of course. Lel novel swish. Never should have said that. I am sorry. I am really sorry. Is Senior thrice reckless taking a trip to the sun? Thalen recreates. I sent him to another one of my holiday residences, the secret realm of slowness. They're asking in the group if the realm slows down time for humans. Tap tap. It doesn't just slow down time. The realm puts you under a restriction that slows down every action you try to take. It takes 15 seconds to take a single step and a grueling 10 seconds just to lift your hands. Wow! That's probably the cruelest punishment possible for Senior thrice reckless considering how restless he is. Wow! That's probably the cruelest punishment possible for Senior thrice reckless considering how restless he is. Senior White, Jiao, Senior Xiangong, and everyone else, make way. I am about to come out. Shake Nebnov. Shake shake. Ah, fresh air. Lef Webho. This feeling is amazing. Crack. Oh my God. You're completely swole now. Your whole body is pure muscle. Pretty handsome, if you ask me. How'd I end up like this? You absorbed too much medicinal energy in a short period of time, causing your body to swell up. Long as you practice body tempering techniques, your body should return to normal in about 3 days. That's good to hear. I wouldn't know how I'd explain this to my parents if I came home like this. Now that we know friend Shuhong is safe, you'll have to excuse myself. I need to head back and take the Demodragon medicine as well. Lol Webby. Good luck on your cocoon. Something feels wrong. Shuhong, do you still have more of the Demodragon medicine? Yep. I'd also like to experience the sensation of creating a cocoon. Hebnov. Gulp. Swish. Shan Senior White is GOUS. He looks like an idol compared to when Shuhan was making his cocoon. It's like watching an idol perform versus some 2-bit comedy act. What's that even supposed to mean? A few moments later, do you happen to be selling any of your Demodragon medicine? I'll give you a tube if you let me use your Botus CPU powers again. Thank you for your patronage. Friend Shuhong. Give me some of that stuff too. Nanny, weren't you born from an EGG? That's pretty similar to a cocoon, isn't it? You still want to try it? Cut the crap. I'll give you 3 blades of the profound principles of saber intent for half a vial. It's a treasure that lets you experience something known as the saber intent. I am at that stage with my flaming saber, actually. Deal. I am gonna spin a cocoon with Senior White. Swish swish. How could I let such a romantic opportunity pass me by? Friend Shuhon, how could you leave me out of something so interesting? I'll give you the 3rd stage saber technique strong gale saber for a vial of medicine. Swoosh, you got it. Swish. Friend Shuhong. Cut the crap. I'll give you 3 blades of the profound principles of saber intent for half a vial. It's a treasure that lets you experience something known as the saber intent. I am at that stage with my flaming saber, actually. Deal. Friend Shuhon, how could you leave me out of something so interesting? With Senior White leading the group, 3 group members have also spun their cocoons. It looks like the 9 Provinces #1 group has become the 9 Provinces Cocoon Spinning Group now. Fairy Dongfang 9 Provinces Cocoon Spinning Group. I Hebrew, oh, my heart. Even wandering monk Profilin Principle was led astray. Beep beep, maybe I should delete this group after all. When Senior White, Scholar Xiangon, True Monarch White Crane, Young Master Phoenix Slayer, and Cave Lord Snow Wolf come out of their cocoons, will they be just as jacked as Shuhan? Oh, no. If this keeps going, everyone in the group will be corrupted. Knock. Knock knock, Shuhan, open the door. It's me, Tubo. Cal Mulmul was acting all lovey-dovey with his girlfriend right in front of me. That cut deep considering how single I am. Anyways, I came to hang out with you instead. Jiao Jiao, my dorm mate is here. Could you set up an illusion to hide all the cocoons? The hell? What happened to your body? Oh, shoot. I have to tell Jiao Jiao to do something about my body too. But that's alright. I can still use the shapeshifting brooch. Shuhan, why are you still wearing that bodysuit? Aren't you hot in that thing? Hurry up and take it off already. You Jiao Jiao in disguise spurt. Ah ha ha. I was in such a rush to open the door for Tubo that I FT to take it off. Nice save, Jiao Jiao. Body under an illusion, I feel like something's going on between you and Yu Jiao Jiao. Could it be? Are you throwing away your membership to the singles gang? What are you saying? Jiao Jiao and I are just friends. A web novel. My dear, what did you run all the way here for? I was okaying for you for so long. Sane. MMY apologies. I think you have the wrong person, though. She has a peak 5th stage aura. Is she a senior from the group? Why don't we go get something to eat? Or would you like to shower first? Or would you rather have me? Nebnovel, this is going way too far. Eve had enough of you guys bullying me. Wait, Tubo. I really don't know who this is. You gotta trust me. Excuse me, senior, but please stop joking around. Tubo already left. I just thought it'd be interesting to keep up the ACT. How about I make it up to you? Is there anything you're desperate to know? It can be whatever you want. Something I want to know? I guess I'd like to know if my ghost spirit is safe. You'd like to ask about your ghost spirit, right? Sure, let me take a look. Clank divination? That turtle shell also looks familiar. Clank, this is definitely senior copper trigram. Lol Wernov. I bit off more than I could chew with this one. This divination request may seem simple, but the deeper I go, the more I see how intertwined this divination is with karma. This is getting really difficult. Your spirit will endure much suffering, which may end in extermination if it isn't careful. Your spirit is in a pretty bad spot. All of Senior Copper Trigram's divinations are actually the opposite of what'll happen, which means my ghost spirit has pretty good luck. That's great. All of Senior Copper Trigram's divinations are actually the opposite of what'll happen, which means my ghost spirit has pretty good luck. That's great. One more thing, Senior. Could you perform another divination for me? Soft Feather and 16 are going to be doing their 4th stage Heavenly Tribulations soon. I'd like to see how likely it is that they'll succeed. I already performed the divination when I was bored earlier. They both have extremely bad omens. You'll have a stroke of good luck over the next couple of days, though. Make sure you take advantage of it. What do you mean by good luck? That's the worst thing Eve heard from you. Well then. Farewell, friend Shuhan. May you have good dreams. Swoosh. Also, let me do you a favor and remove that illusion on your body. You should display those spectacular muscles with pride. Ha ha ha. Swish. This is rad swish swish. How am I supposed to explain this if someone who doesn't know sees me? Web novel good luck? Yeah, right. I am sure more trouble is headed my way. What's it gonna be this time? A trap? Maybe the limitless demon or more her world demons? Shu Han. I am so happy. Fairy Lychee will be our godmother starting today. Ha. Our godmother? Here. Consider this a gift to celebrate the start of our new relationship. You get 2 5th-stage invisible shield talismans from your godmother. Don't be shy, now. Take them. Ha. Make sure you treat Yi Asai well in the future. Bye. Want to interrupt your little date, so I am off. Bye, godmother. Now mom's a part of our family. Just look at how close we spun our cocoons to each other. One heart, one mind, one life. Superfans might be scary, but this one's on a whole nother level of terrifying. Senior Snow Wolf and Senior White Crane didn't get any muscle after drinking the Demodragon medicine. What a shame. Looks like that makes you a special case, Shuhang. Oh, but it's not like I wanted to end up like this. I only drank 1/10 of what I had. Senior Snow Wolf was the first to come out, and then it was Senior White Crane. We still haven't seen Senior Phoenix Slayer do anything even though he had 1/4 of a vial just like the rest of them. That must mean. I know what it means. It means Phoenix Slayer is an idiot. Web novel. You let your guard down, stupid. Today's finally the day. Hook. Daladol, stop messing around. He's strengthening his body right now. Don't worry. I won't crack his cocoon. Ding. I am doing the opposite. I'll make sure it's nice and sturdy. Rip rip RR. It's done. This is tape reinforced with cultivation techniques. According to the ads, web novel, you can use this stuff whenever there's an emergency. You can even fix up immortal boats with it. Just look at how much tape I've wrapped Phoenix Slayer in. He won't be able to get out now. Indestructible. Are you sure you should trust what an AD says? He's so naive. Ring ring novel, huh? Why's Senior White calling me? Hello? Are you all right? Did something happen? Should I break open the cocoon? No need. I am doing well. The inside of this cocoon is very nice and soft. I just called to let you know that I'll be sleeping in here tonight. Be sure to wake me up tomorrow morning. I guess that means we won't be able to see muscular Senior White break out of his cocoon tonight. Well, just have to wait till tomorrow. Sayaho Saimai calls aren't even going through 2 fellow Taoist Phoenix Slayers' phone. I suppose we'll have to wait till tomorrow to see young Master Phoenix Slayer tear Daodu apart too. Why do you guys sound so disappointed? This isn't how cultivators are supposed to act. Where are your priorities? Neb novel, I am not leaving tonight. I am gonna wait till Phoenix Slayer comes out. Then you'll see who tears who apart. I am not leaving either. I want to be the Cyanin person when he comes back out. That way, he'll never fet me for the rest of his life. He's breaking out of a cocoon, for crying out loud. It's not like he's being reborn. He isn't going to latch onto you like a baby. I am not gonna sleep either. I'll keep. He's breaking out of a cocoon, for crying out loud. It's not like he's being reborn. He isn't going to latch onto you like a baby. I am not gonna sleep either. I'll keep the livestream running and we can all meditate until the rest of the cocoons break open. And we can all meditate until the rest of the cocoons break open. Fine. I guess no one's leaving then. Well, I'll wait here until tomorrow morning. Swoosh. Bang bang. Ha ha ha. Stupid Phoenix Slayer. Your cocoon has been taped up by the one and only Daodu. You'll never get out now. Arg. Lel webnd. Ha ha. I almost regret sealing you. Get to see how mad you are. I wonder what kind of face you've got on that ugly mug of yours. I bet you look extra stupid. Daodu. Don't you think you should be running for your life right now? Humph. You don't get it, Shuhong. I still need to stick around since we haven't shot a couple scenes that include me. I still need to make my debut. And if that's the case, you'll run into Phoenix Slayer sooner or later anyways. If ITLLM the same even if I run, why should I even try? OVELI damn, Doubtoo's become enlightened. Senior thrice reckless might go looking for death even though he never dies, but Doubtoo knows hell die, but still does it anyway. He's on a completely different level. Burn. That's real good to hear, Doubtoo. You grew your fifth tail. Perfect timing. You can be the first to have a taste of my fifth tail's newly awakened innate skill. What's happening? It's like my energy is being sapped away. Ah. What did you do? Where are my claws? My tail? My little Doubtoo? Web novel. It's a liquefying skill that allows me to convert any matter into liquid. The success rate isn't very high, though. I'd say it works just under once every 3 times. Anyways, I've been carrying this jug with me for years in case I needed it. Looks like ITLL finally be seeing some use today. Save me don't wanna be stuck inside of a jug. Swish. ITS not like I don't want to save you, but considering how much crap you've gotten yourself in, my hands are tied. Look at how late it is already. I think it's about time Senior White wakes up. It is getting pretty late into the morning. Tap everyone, stay where you are. I am standing in front of his cocoon. Beep, hello, Senior White. It's time to wake up. Let me sleep a bit longer. The sun isn't even out yet. The sun's been out for a while now. You're inside a cocoon, remember. You'll never see the sun in there. YAWN. Oh, right. We still need to shoot that scene at White Cloud Academy. Then you need to get up soon. We can't shoot scenes without the main character. How about this? Just carry the cocoon to White Cloud Academy with you. This gigantic. Swoosh, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. Leave everything to me. I'll move your cocoon. And I promise I'll do a spectacular job, too. Next stop, White Cloud Academy. Lol WEBNOVLC will make sure you get there even if I die. MMH. Sure. I'll leave it to you, Shuhong. I'll be in here sleeping for a bit longer. No problem, Senior White. I'm White Crane, not Shuhang. White Cloud Academy, here we are, White Cloud Academy. We'll be filming the scene where Ling Yi meets the second most important woman in his life here, introducing the ghost, Linger. So Ling Yi's second love interest is a ghost? White Cloud Academy, Courtyard. Senior White, wake up. Wake up. That's right. In the end, Linger's tenderness opens up. Ling Yi's heart. They may be human and ghost, but their hearts are one. It's really touching. Who wrote this story? Shuhong had his friend Gao Malmu write it in a single night. Not bad, right? OVLMMH. Shuhong is so thoughtful. Dumb. CCIAIAI. White Crane, who is that boy? Hoof. Just refer to him as Taoist 7 names. Out of everyone in the group, he goes out seeking his own death the most. Are you alright? Sigh, I am fine. Senior White is plugging his ears and refusing to get up, which is why I am shaking the cocoon. I didn't expect Senior White to use the 1,000-pound weight technique on me. You know. Even if Senior White plugs his ears, you can still wake him up with the telepathy technique. Did you have to be so reckless? Reckless? Did you bet you could use telepathy? Could you just help me out and move the cocoon first? Webnov swish, no problem. I'll give you a hand. It's so heavy. I feel like my bones are about to break under all the weight. I can't move it. Senior Snow Wolf has failed the challenge. Up Slayer try his hand. Venerable White's 1,000-pound challenge. Sai go. Go! Please stop messing around and get it off me already. It doesn't look like fellow Taoist White is using a weight technique. Seems to be some form of suppressing seal. If that's the case, then it would explain why the cocoon can't remove it. White Cloud Academy has restrictions imbued into the terrain, so we can't use the earth crossing technique to help Shuhong out either. Shuhong, just hold tight for a while and wait for Senior White to come out. So you're saying after all this time that you guys can't do anything? 1,000 poly swish swishy, I wonder if it's getting stuffy in there. Harry some shade, Senior White. Hee hee swish. By the way, the hair growing technique you mentioned before sounds really interesting. Could you grow out your hair and show me? Sure. It's not like Senior White is coming out anytime soon, and I don't have anything else to do anyways. Hair growing techna. Hey, Jaja. Is Mac AD narc? Something feel off about the technique this time? It's already like 11 feet long and it isn't stopping. It's probably over 16 feet by now. Let me help you cut it. Swish wait. Hold on a second. Mabnov. We haven't started filming yet, and Eve got a great idea to pass some time. Interesting. I'd like to try as well. Ho! Is this what I get for teasing Senior White about Hing hair back then? Looks like it'll be the talk of the group again. Lel web novel. Fat it. I can't do anything about it anyways. Getting to see Yi Sai this happy makes all of this worth it. Swoosh Shuhong, your hair looks real interesting right now. Ha ha. I already collected a couple strands from all the way over there. 16 is here. We could have stayed friends if you hadn't said that. 16, this Demadragon medicine is for you. I think it'll help you with your heavenly tribulation. Thank you. I'll gladly it. Web novel we're about to start filming. Is Venerable White still asleep? We're about to start filming. Is Venerable White still asleep? Swish. Senior White woke up and I didn't even have to do anything. Why? Swoosh swoosh. I set up a system to listen for keywords like movie and filming that would wake me up on as someone other than you said it. What did I do wrong for him to punish me like this? Ha! Why is everyone stepping back? Retreats, that's because every time Senior White comes out from a sealed space, an explosion follows. Shake shake smake. Crack. Bustle. He's flawless. Absolutely perfect. Using a few techniques, I can reconstruct the cocoon and add a small door. That way, he'll be able to burrow inside if I want to sleep in there again. Swish. Is that it? He's finally out. I thought there'd be another explosion. Rises. Senior White, did your hair also shrink since you're so small? Veli, I shrunk so that it'd be more convenient to leave the cocoon. And as for my hair, it grew too long because of the medicine, so I cut it. No wonder something felt weird with my hair growing technique. Do you feel any changes? My constitution was strengthened just a bit, but I don't feel anything else. Let's not waste time. We should continue with the shoot. Linger, I don't care if you're a human or a ghost. I'll stay by your side forever. Let's finish reading this book for today. Linger feels very similar to me. It's like I was the inspiration for the character. Abnabal Jiajiu even told me that this movie was Shuhong's idea and that he created the script with his good friend. Does that mean Shuhong is using this movie to tell me how he feels? Thank you, Shuhong. Why are you thanking? It's nothing. I just feel so happy. Pats angas, that's the case. Ha? Yes I? Swish. SWOH swish, what's going on? Why are you fading away? LOL web novel. What's happening? She's gone. Senior Snow Wolf, Senior 7, do you know why ESI disappeared? Doesn't look like a spatial technique, and it wasn't an Earth escape technique either. Her cultivator aura and her scent are completely gone. We know Vel. I saw her becoming more and more transparent before she finally vanished. After that, she left without a trace. Transparent? Did she fulfill her dying wish and disappear? No, that can't be it. ESI is a ghost spirit. Don't worry about it too much. Do you have a way to contact Lady ESI? Why don't you try getting in touch? Novel, a way to contact her? Oh, right. I have the token of authority. Daudu's telepathy woof. Shuhan, tell Phoenix Slayer to let me out. He'll be able to sniff out ESI. Phoenix Slayer telepathy hee hee? Shuhan doesn't hear you. Now be a good boy and stay quiet. ESI. ESI. Where are you? This isn't good. I can't get in contact with her even through the token of authority that Pavilion Master Chu gave me. Web knows. Let me ask her what's going on. Pavilion Master Chu, ESI vanished just now, and I can't get in contact with her using the token of authority. Friend Shuhan, raise the token. Ha! I was sleeping so well. And then shout, Pavilion Master Chu, grant me power. This isn't the time to be joking around. Oof. You think I am joking? That chant activates a certain power found inside the token. Ha ha ha. So it's a chant. Couldn't you choose something a bit more graceful? You know, a bit more cool? Pavilion Master Chu. Grant me power. Swish swish. Swish swish click click. Whoa, you're pretty good. I see you've already ascended to the 3rd stage realm even though you basically just left the pavilion. Ha! This is... Swish nebnovel swish, are you scanning my body? Swish swish. ESI is already gone. What's the point in getting my information? She's fine. In fact, she's right beside you. Come visit Crystal Clear Water Pavilion when you're free. I need to get a good look at you, too. That's good to hear. I'll head over there as soon as I can. An incomplete ghost spirit contract, huh? Seeing another one after all these years. Brings back memories. I didn't expect him to be connected to all of this. Fate has woven a truly interesting web around friend Shuhan. Shuhan, True Monarch Eternal Fire just called to tell us that White Cloud City and White Cloud Academy is very popular right now. Then we should stop by. 16, do you want to go together? Sure. We aren't busy, after all. Lel web novel. Friend Shuhan. You seemed a bit uneasy when you saw me today. Did something happen? Ha! I wasn't. I just feel this closeness and warmth with you. Reminded me of my moth. I am warning you. You're not allowed to call me mother in front of anyone. Got it? WT Lodge web novel. But yesterday you told me to call you godmother. Godmother is fine. A godmother and a mother are different, okay? Humph. Beep, there is a flying sword's airspace capacity limit in place here. Fellow Taoists, please stop. Ha? A flying sword limit? That's not very cultivator-like. Swish. Stop. Swish, I will now give both of you a flying sword code that will start with one of the following: govern, country, manage, family, peace, heaven, and earth. You are permitted to fly on the day of the week corresponding to your code word. We also encourage you to sword pull whenever you go out. Sky this code. Are you trying to tell me something? Peace, T/N, is interslang for super funny. I am not. The machine randomly generates your code. Kahidi Cloud, let's go, fellow Taoist Lychee. I can't wait to see what's inside. Oof. You got off easy this time. Looks like I don't have the time to argue with you. Please don't worry. You can enter the city now that Eve completed protocol. Lol web. Also, the speed limit inside the city is 100 miles per hour. And racing inside the city is prohibited. Whiz AH. There are so many flying swords here. No wonder they had to keep people from flying whenever they pleased. Whiz. Whiz, but the whole point of flying swords is that you can fly fast, right? Whatever. I'll follow the rules for true monarch eternal fires sake. Senior White, what are these statues? These are the renowned 13 Tribulation Transcenders, disciples of the sage. The one closest to us is the lustrous scholar. Sizzle. Senior White, is there a place called the Mountain of Myriad Books or the Still Pond of Wisdom here? Swish swish, there is. The mountain just outside of this area is the Mountain of Myriad Books. Ding ding. Reeb novel. These are it's the sound of the sage? Listen closely and you might just be able to attain enlightenment. This is the self-cultivating prose poetry of the sage, isn't it? It's a scholarly text that cultivates one's morals. It's really mysterious. I can't read any of the characters, but I can still understand what they mean. Swoosh see web novii. Ha? What's going on? I feel like my consciousness was dragged into a strange domain. I didn't agree to this. Meledric THIC. Wasn't I in White Cloud City? They were able to drag me here even though I was beside Venerable White? They must be a pretty high realm if they can do something like that. Ha? Isn't that the Sarked Wisping? Scholar, Su wants you? Lel web novel. You are to write the self-cultivating prose poetry of the sage from memory. You have 5 minutes. Ha? From memory? I haven't done this since elementary school. SWH, they set me up. I only took a quick glance at it earlier. And besides, I don't know how to grind ink. Lou web novel. WH swoosh, I just started and you guys are already done? Wait a minute. Oh God. I have to write it using ancient characters too? LBA. Those who have finished writing the text may leave the space. You will be awarded the Heaven and Earth Worshipping Brush, a third stage treasure. Those who have failed will restart the test after 20 breaths. You will once again have 5 minutes. Hebravel. Damn it. Is this some sort of infinite makeup test? I don't freaking know how to read ancient characters. And you want me to write them? Morp. Even if you let me take this test 1,000 times, no, 1,000,000 times, I'd still fail. Fellow Taoist, they'll take my leave first. I hope you finish writing soon. Thanks. This should do it. I had to rely on my superior cultivator memory to copy what Su once you wrote. Ta bist his sorits. Those who have finished writing the text may leave the space. You will be awarded the Heaven and Earth Worshipping Brush, a third stage treasure. Those who have failed will restart the test after 20 breaths. You will once again have 5 minutes. Disappears. It restarted. But I copied it exactly. Why didn't I pass? After countless 5-minute tests. Swish, I don't remember how many times Eve taken this test. Already. At SEC, what the hell am I getting wrong? BI. Swoosh. DSBA, by T. Senior White. We meet again. Swish, were you sucked into another strange dream again? That's right. This exam center is trying to get me to write the self-cultivating prose poetry of the sage from memory using ancient characters. And I have to do it in 5 minutes. Eve basically been stuck in an infinite loop since I can't get it right. Could you help me figure out what I wrote wrong? That would be an easy task, but why should I help you? It's time for my ultimate move. Little White, Once Your Hair Reaches SLP. Low web novel. Answer my 2 questions and it'll help you pass your test. He didn't throw me out, which means my plan failed. But it looks like Eve got another shot at getting out of here. Real answer ANGAS, they don't involve Senior White. First question, has the Heavenly City already been destroyed? It sure has. The city's been obliterated. Really? To think it was destroyed so quickly. Second question, how many waves of lightning did you encounter during your heavenly tribulation? 11. As I thought, the heavens is already in such a state. Well, a deal is a deal. The handwriting of the person you copied was sloppy, so when you tried to recreate what they wrote, your strokes ended up being too big and you wrote the wrong characters. Let me write the standard version for you to copy. So that's what happened, Havito du Morn Brother Sue, WHYDU. I finally passed the test. I feel the content fusing with my conscience. My mental energy also went up a bit. Lou/web novel. Senior White, we swish. Swish swish did it. Swish Shuhong, are you awake? You've been asleep for an hour already. Low. Web novel Senior White checked up on you while you were asleep, and he said that your consciousness was currently in contact with the 13 Tribulation Transcender Scholars. He said it was most likely a fortuitous encounter, so he didn't wake you up. Fortuitous? I was dragged into a writing exam that the Scholars' disciples had to take. Anyway, here are Senior Lychee and Senior White. Fairy Lychee went shopping for clothes, and Senior White went to rideshare on a flying sword ride-sharing? Didn't think the cultivation world would be so collide up with modern trends? No. We novel something bad is definitely going to happen if Senior White is messing around on a flying sword. Swish whizzing flying. Onward we're here. Please remember to give me a 5-star review. Blarg. A curious Senior White who now knows about ride-sharing apps. That's horrific. Yeah. It's still better than writing with Fairy Dongfang 6. Shuhan, this whizzing flying sword app is quite interesting. It's a flying sword taxi app that lets you receive your payment online to save time. And in the time that it takes my payment to process, I can pick up another passenger. Ding. Payment received. Online payment is a double-edged sword when it comes to Senior White. My prayer to anybody a ride in W City T. RS go out requesting White Cloud today. But isn't there a speed limit inside the city? That's nothing to worry about. The fine for exceeding the speed limit is only a 3rd-stage spirit stone. I took out a small sum and paid in advance for over 1,000 of those fines. My bases are covered. You've completely missed the point. Ding. Sky has accepted your request. It'll be right there. I have another client, so it'll be off. Ding. Swish. He's cutting it real close. I hope he doesn't ruin White Cloud City's rideshare app web novel Swish. Wait, what's going on? Swish. Why am I here again? What am I being tested on now? La/web novel. Damn it. I am the only one here this time. Now I can't copy off of someone even if I wanted to. Wiggle wiggle yo, friend Shuhong. We meet again. Senior White. You're here too? Eve always been here. I just woke up after getting my fill of sleep. I was getting sort of bored, so I used a Tribulation Transcender statue to pull you back into this space so that you could keep me company. He pulled me here because he was bored. I am not some beast that you summon whenever you feel like it. So was there a reason you were looking for me? I did have something important I wanted to tell you, but I slept so well that I totally FT. I need to deal with Senior White. And get out of here quickly. Looks like I need to play along. Le Wernevel Kreis piece, is there anything I can do to help you remember it? Why don't you tell me a joke? I might remember if I am in a good mood. Okay. I just thought of something. Girl, give me a smile? Oh, you don't want to? How about I smile for you then? He. H-A-re. Crack. Well. Pretty funny, right? Actually, I am starting to remember a bit more. Whatever I was going to tell you had to do with the safety of you and your companions. Ha! I didn't expect such a ridiculous act to actually work on him. But I don't remember the specifics anymore since your joke was so jarring. Now that it's come to this. Have you prepared to die? Wait, I know I messed up. I shouldn't have used such a stupid joke. Nebnovel pedabrar atcheries nor how about I tell you a different one? I'll give you one more chance. You were quite intent on ridiculing me a while ago, remember? Why don't you give me a laugh? Your smiling face may jog my memory. I am not just going to do whatever you ask for your enjoyment. Even if I have to jump off a cliff, I won't. Do. It. That's no good. You're too stiff. Try a different smile. Give me an evil one. Mwahahaha. Ugly. Try laughing hysterically this time. Ha 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 ha. That sounds terrible. Now smile like a sweet young maiden. Tee-hee. Give me a bittersweet smile while crying this time. Now for the last one. Give me a sinister laugh. Novel. My lord. That one is terrifying. Since you did your best to fulfill my request, I'll tell you something interesting. White Cloud Academy will fall victim to a lethal sneak attack from the Herworld demons shortly. At least 3 7th stage venerable demons will be present in this raid. Turns thanks for the heads up, Senior White. I'll pass the info to everyone else. I am? Yep. I see you're finally awake. You suddenly passed out just now. Were you in that exam center again? Well. Yeah, I was. I just received some really important information that I need to tell everyone in the 9 provinces #1 group right away. What is it? Don't panic. Just take it one step at a time. Dear message 9 provinces #1 group Northern Riveros cultivator virtuous Buddhist sabersman. According to friend Shuhong, the Herworld realm will basically be performing a military offensive on US. The LLB on a completely different level from the demons that attacked Senior White's holiday residence last time. Virtuous Buddhist sabersman, what should we do? Tyrant Fludragon wants to father a football team. Oloman Eternal Fire and I are good friends. If White Cloud Academy runs into any trouble, I'll do my best to assist. Cave Lord Snow Wolf. If fellow Taoist Tyrant Flood Dragon is staying, then so will I. It's been a while since I took part in a large-scale battle. I'll need to evacuate my little wolves first, though. Nebby. Sioux Clan 7. How could the Great 7 miss a battle? I'll join you once I find a safe place for little 16, I'll be worried long as she's around. Northern Riveros cultivator. If 7 is staying, so will I. I can look after little 16 for you. I'll make sure she's safe. True Monarch Fallout. True Monarch Ancient Lake Temple. When the bright moon appears. I didn't expect everyone to stay. This group is. 7 is too much. I am perfectly capable of protecting myself. Web novel. Hey Shuhong. Hey little 16. Sorry for making you wait. Swoosh, we were late because Eternal Fire pulled me aside to pay more fines. Thank you for the information, fellow Taoist Shuhong. Whenever there is any indication that our scholarly faction is reviving, the demons come attacking. It is why we are always prepared to face a raid from the Herworld realm. We have also prepared an exciting activity for the fellow Taoists who are staying with us. During the attack, virtuous golden lotuses will be made available for exchange with Herworld demons. During this event, you will be able to turn in 35th stage demon corpses for 1 virtuous golden lotus. Not only will it awaken a special skill, but your lifespan will also increase by 50 years the first time you take one. We have a limited quantity of seeds, so it's first come, first served. Nebnovel, he's talking about a mystical treasure, so why is he making it sound like something you get in a crappy rewards program? Why do I get the feeling these seeds are far from extraordinary? I fed one to a little bird I was raising once, and all it got was the ability to speak human language. How about I give you 3 more lotus seeds to make up for it? How does that sound? What are you wasting your money on? Senior White. You've crossed the line. This is ridiculous. You actually fed it to a give it to me inst. No thanks. It'll just be helping out since we're old friends. Besides, we need to shoot scenes of Ling Yi fighting in the front lines against creatures of the demonic realm to begin with. So you just wanted to shoot more of the movie. True monarch, can I turn in the corpse of a Her World Realm demon I already have on me? You will need 400 4th stage demons for 1 seed, but I can give one to you for 300. Likewise, I can give you a reduced rate of 25th stage demons for 1 seed. And if you have a 6th stage demon, I am more than happy to trade you 1 for 1. Al web novel, so can I trade this in? Thun. Yes, of course. I didn't expect you to have the corpse of a 6th stage true monarch Her World Realm demon. How do you plan on using Thydus seed? You could find a pet to feed to and have it speak. My little bird became quite interesting after it was able to. Much more fun than Dowdu. I think I should eat it. Senior White, please help me awaken a useful skill. Munch Munch, maybe he'll get something useless like a skill that lets him regrow his teeth an unlimited number of times. Burpa. I think I opened a new mouth aperture skill. Swish swish. Swizzed friend Shahan's the sweet aroma. It's making me hungry. Something feels off about this. Indeed. This special skill is referenced in our archives. It is called the Blossoming Lotus Tongue. So it's like an awesome skill? Yes, in a sense. It is indeed. Awesome. Besides being a source of sustenance, it has one other use. You can use the lotus to shock fellow peers and disciples alike during lectures. Ninu during lectures. Or who cares about that? I wished for a useful skill. Hold on. Thydus. I guess it could be used to keep you full, right? If I knew this was gonna happen, I would have wished for a battle skill. Russell. Senior Song, I received another request to Fairy Souls. Are you interested in tagging along? It's right here on the mountain of myriad books. Would you like to go with me in a couple of days? SURP. Thanks for inviting me. I'll let you know. Later. Swoosh. Overturn the mountain of myriad books, the still pond of wisdom. Senior lustrous scholar, what did you mean when you said that? Oh no. What's happening over there? N. Run. Rumbled ABN. An earthquake? Evacuate the ordinary humans and move the filming equipment away. Don't let anyone get hurt. Also remember to turn off the cameras. Rise crack crack. Whoosh. Is this a monster? Inanimate terrain that suddenly turned into a spirit? It doesn't seem to be. It looks more like a puppet if anything. Or perhaps a magical treasure? LOL Webnov. How interesting. Everyone. I am Uncle Mountain of Books. Everyone seems to be quite surprised. WEBN, it's sort of awkward if no one replies. How about I show you something cool? I could do a handstand if you want. Maybe that'll make things livelier. Uncle Mountain of Books? Username. Watch out. Everyone get back as far as you can. Give at least 500 meters clearance. Check this out. It'll show you how to stand on your hands. I may be big, but I am still flexible. I used to be able to do a one-handed handstand, but now that I am fat, I can't do a lot of the moves I used to do before. Lou/web novel. Crack crack, I think you should stop. Your arm's about to break. Don't fear, little beauty. My arm has been tempered through the millennia. It won't break that easily. And besides, how could I make a fool of myself in front of all these people? Crack web novel. Crap. IMT/AA. Gonna fall. Rumble. Okay, no. He's really close to White Cloud Academy. Will our formation be able to block the damage? Ha! Why is someone still here? Swish, move aside. Quickly. I can't stop myself from falling. You'll be crushed to death. Swish, hurry up and run. I don't want to destroy a beautiful flower like you. Those words. Sounds like a certain someone who lovey-oaking for his own demise. This mountain is just as bad as Senior Thrice Reckless. Bam bam. Dan bam bam. Boom. The mountain flipped over and landed perfectly thanks to Senior White's punch. I am officially terrified. He didn't even need to use a technique or a magical treasure. He can move mountains and split oceans with just his hands. Excuse me. Is your full name Overturn the Mountain of Myriad Books? Do you know where the still pond of wisdom I cat? Overturn the Mountain of Myriad Books? That sounds like a really cool name. From now on, call me Uncle Overturn the Mountain of Myriad Books. And as for the still pond of wisdom or whatever it's called, Eve never heard of it. Why are you looking for this pond, friend Shuhan? A senior I know mentioned it to me before. I think something valuable is hidden there. Or maybe the water has some mysterious use. The still pond of wisdom. Perhaps it'll appear after the Mountain of Myriad Books flips over? That works. All we have to do is flip over the mountain and see what happens. But how is the mountain going to stay upside down? It can't support itself with its arms, so won't it just fall over? We can use a lever technique to hoist it up. That's a real hassle, though. Why don't we just lift it straight up and flip it? These people want to turn me upside down and dig my peak into the soil? And I thought they were good guys. I even performed a handstand for them. How long did I sleep for? Are all cultivators these days this scary? Web novel. Giant floating formation. Giant lightning formation. Giant wind type supporting formation. Gianni Suladit Ing formation. Make sure you perform a full release of these formations. We need to overturn the mountain before fellow Taoist Eternal Fire arrives. Rumble lol heb novel. Rise lel web novel. Here I come. Don't worry, I'll be as gentle as I can. It won't hurt one bit. Ow. Mommy, these people are scary. I wanna go home. I am gonna fall again. I don't wanna. Oval. My arm. I need to grow a new one quickly. Man. Trod web novel. Is it doing a backbend? That's amazing. Beautiful execution. It's so perfect that I can't look away. I can't hold on any longer. Please flip me back up. But the still pond of wisdom hasn't appeared yet. Hold out for a bit longer. Don't give up. It's not gonna come. Eve done thousands of handstands in the past, and Eve never seen anything like that appear. Now pull me up already. I really can't do this for much longer. Senior True Monarch Eternal Flame will be here soon. Should we help it up? Relax. He's already seen it by now, so it's fine. I am debating if we should try having it fall over in different places. Crack crack. Why am I splitting open? Gleam. Is something coming out of my belly? It's glowing too. Am I gonna die? Isn't this the disposition tempering pros Daktov Ltuc? Sage? I need to memorize it in case I am pulled into another infinite retesting space. Writes. It's activated. Fellow Taoists, are you interested in exploring this dimension with? Swish I want reject an invitation from the great eternal flame. Let's uncover the secrets of the still pond of wisdom. N. Looks like only Senior White, Friend Shuhuang, Senior Eternal Flame, and True Monarch Fallout were able to go in. Do they have something in common that we don't? The pond is the scholar's territory. Maybe you can't enter unless you comprehend the prose poetry that appeared. I memorized it too, but I still wasn't allowed inside. Perhaps it's not just one prose. Senior Eternal Fire wrote down 2 texts earlier, so maybe we need to memorize the other one as well. Do you think we should ask a scholarly disciple about it? Are you gyoking for a scholarly disciple? Ha ha. I happen to bring one with me. Greetings, seniors. Did you need my help with something? Inside the still pond of wisdom, I see someone has finally entered. Swoosh. Swoosh. You're still. Novel. Why is Senior Eternal Fire so taken aback? Why's he acting like he just met a master who hid themselves away from the world? I was once an omnipotent being with powers that had the ability to sweep over the world in its entirety. Everyone called me the Sage. On the day I was born, propitious omens appeared, covering heaven and earth. So you're just trying to tell us that your birthday was amazing? Ib novel. When I was 3 years old, I read 100 books. I had thought I had mastered the knowledge of the world by then. That was until I turned 6, where I met a fairy maiden who became both master and friend to me. Isn't that the blue-haired fairy maiden who read my fortune? Under her guidance, I touched upon the world of cultivators. And in just 1 year, I reached the 3rd stage realm. In just over a year, I reached a realm that others would have needed 1 to 2 decades to attain. Gleam incredible. OVL. Incredible. No wonder they called him the Sage. Isn't all he's saying, check me out? I am an incredible cultivator. Is it alright for him to act like this as a renowned senior? When I ascended to the 3rd stage realm, I decided to pave a path that differed from the one other cultivators. Years later, I created the Scholar faction and commanded the 13 Tribulation Transcenders. I was the strongest existence in the world. All that existed was at my mercy. Not so now HES saying, don't you know how super amazing my achievements are too? But soon after, the wielder of the heavens was faced with quite the predicament. The wielder of heavens became bored. Ha! The wielder got bored? To have someone like that as the wielder of the heavens it must been a headache for everyone back then, huh? I was ultimately tasked with assuming the responsibilities of the wielder of the heavens And once I did, I was faced with a mysterious existence. It warned me that I would regret becoming the next wielder. But on what grounds was I to believe their advice? So I did not heed the warning. The wielder of heavens becomes immortal. How could I possibly regret it? So the saint actually became the wielder of heaven's will? Soon after, another immortal existence of unknown origin came to strip me of my position as the wielder and claim it as its own. It was neither human, ghost, beast, monster, demon, nor god. And its regenerative abilities were shocking. I feel like I am hearing things that I definitely shouldn't know anything about. Why can I still hear everything even though I am covering my ears? I am just a puny 3rd stage cultivator. I was weaker than this challenger by the smallest of margins. And in a battle between 2 such incredible powers, I knew I had no hope of coming out of our battle alive. As such, I used my innate skill that allows me to swallow a portion of an entity's very existence. The immortal challenger became the new wielder of the heavens whereas I died by its hands, my body and soul destroyed. Sigh. So he was indeed slain. Why did I get my hopes up when I had already known so? Could this be a video recording like the one we saw with Senior Chung Lin? Why did he suddenly stop moving? Shu Hong. If you could so kindly go up there and pinch the sage, huh? Allow me. Sooms. Slap. Oh, great saint. You're not dead after all. That's great. My apologies. I was distracted. I believe I should have finished relaying the saint's last words by now. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the still pond of wisdom. Step. So you're not the saint. May I ask what your relationship is with him? The saint's body and soul were both obliterated long ago. There is no hope of reviving him. I am but a special hybrid entity that slowly formed after the saint used his innate skill to absorb part of that immortal being. Strictly speaking, I am one of the saint's posthumous creations. I see. So how do we obtain the saint's inheritance? Obtaining the saint's inheritance will be far from easy. Firstly, I must ask you a question. Are you aware of any strange phenomena on the days you were born? For example, perhaps auspicious clouds covering the sky or other auspicious omens? Or at the very least, dragons dancing around you perchance? Any events similar to the ones I describe? If you're talking about strange things happening, then it's possible that Senior White had something like that happen. Left web novel. I don't know what happened when I was born. For long as I can remember, I've always been alone. What kind of heartless parents would abandon him? As long as Senior White is in your home, good fortune is just around the corner. Guaranteed. It appears no one fits the first criteria. I am sorry to inform you that, regrettably, none of you are eligible to obtain the saint's inheritance. Then it looks like we'll just have to start another baby boomer generation. If more babies are born, one or two are bound to have some sort of strange happenings occur during the time of their birth, right? Senior Eternal Fire, that line of thinking is sorta. Ha? What is this? You are but a 7th stage, yet you can grab me so easily. How could this be? What are you trying to do? Shocked. Relax, I just want to analyze you. I hope you don't get dismantled by Senior White. You'll be left broken. He's skilled at taking things apart, but putting them back together? Good luck with that. What did you say? He's going to disassemble? I won't hurt you since you're technically a living thing. It's not like you're a device, after all. I'd just like to study you a bit. Don't be like that. How about I broadcast the saint's speech for you instead? I'll also teach each of you a secret technique. I might not be the saint, but I hold many of his secret techniques. Pat. I am certain I have a secret technique that each of you would find useful. I want a secret technique that will let me fly on a flying sword. Do you have one that a 3rd stage cultivator can use? What kind of secret technique is that? Just work hard to cultivate. You will be able to use a flying sword once you reach the 4th stage. Don't be so impatient. I want the secret technique the saint used during his battle with the mysterious immortal, the one he used to absorb a portion of its existence. Cough cough, that wasn't a secret technique. It was an innate skill. An innate skill. Something you have innately. How am I supposed to teach that? Senior, I would like to learn the saint's battle technique, the writing brush battle technique of the sage. No problem. Sit down and I'll pass it on to you. Sit down and I'll pass it on to you. As I thought, only gentle scholars will not make things difficult for me. After a streak of failures, our next challenger is Candidate 16. She will now challenge the still pond of wisdom's entrance. Swish. Just reciting the 2 texts doesn't work. 16. I don't think you should do this. Swish swish, it worked. As I thought, only gentle scholars will not make things difficult for me. Sight. Is there some sort of secret way to enter the pond? Swish swish, I was inspired by something Shu Han went through earlier. I asked the scholar to write the 2 texts for me, but in its original form. Also, make sure none of the strokes are crooked. Little scholar, could we trouble you to write the original form of the texts for US? Furious RIT has to be the original. And there can't be any mistakes, alright? Ha ha. My bad. I'll make sure I don't get sloppy this time. Make sure I don't get sloppy this time. Swish. It's like I am getting all of the saint's experience after he researched this Buddhist technique himself. He'll be able to completely master this technique if I practice it a little bit on my own. Swish pel swish, but why did I get Siawa Telido Tromiaiko? What's the scholarly indestructible body of the Buddha even do? Stop spouting nonsense and help the fellow Daoist that is currently bound to the Enlightenment Stone. I promise to teach every person that entered this space a secret technique. I cannot exclude her. Oh, of course. Do you have a special technique that'll let me run from trouble? You know, one that'll let me fly far and fast to get me out of danger? I do. However, you need to be at least at the 4th stage realm in order to comprehend it. Are you sure you would like to learn it now? After taking care of you this entire time. Is running away seriously all you've got on your mind? Sigh. Just give me a random technique then. All right. Close your eyes and pick one. Little friend, I smell a familiar scent coming off your body. Could you tell me what it is? This is a fragment of lustrous scholar's lifebound magical treasure. He was one of the saint's 13 tribulation transcenders. I see. Would you be able to lend me that crystal for a short while? This item will allow me to obtain even more memories regarding the saint. If I succeed or manage to obtain the lustrous scholar's inheritance, I will be sure to provide you with adequate compensation. No problem. I pray for your success. Lou Webnov. Oh God. This berserk mode consumes a lot of physical power in true chi. Well. Isn't my berserk technique amazing? Ooh-ha. I mean, I guess it's cool. Your technique is definitely explosive. Ha ha ha. Tell me about all of the don't remember anything while I was using it. Web novel a huge pile of onion sprouts. You were in this frenzied state where you, had unending stamina and wouldn't stop no matter what. Such a huge pile of onion sprouts. What did you do? Sigh. All those sprouts grew because of your explosive secret technique. Brimming with energy. I see friend Shuhong's inheritance finally ended. Do you think it took so long to learn because he received a powerful technique? You think his is more powerful than the instant shoe-wearing technique I obtained? It was really hard to learn, but I can't say it's really useful. Mine wasn't that bad. I got the compressed space detonation secret technique. Learning it was a challenge, but it has an astonishing level of power. I am very satisfied. Swish swish swish. As expected of venerable white's heaven-defying luck. Are all cultivators so willful nowadays? To think they would treat the inheritance they received from a senior so inconsequentially. This is the inheritance from the saint himself. I see you're the last one to complete the inheritance. Did you learn a complex secret technique? That's not it. The still pond of wisdom was giving Lady Onion her inheritance too, which was why we took so long. She wanted to try out her technique after she learned it. And by the way, Senior Medicine Master, I never had a chance to thank you for the medicine bath recipe that helped me get stronger. I'd like to give you these onion sprouts in return. I hope you like them. Spilling out, that's perfect. I actually need these onion sprouts to conduct experiments. You should keep the profound principles of saber intent grass for yourself, though. I grabbed the wrong thing. So if I eat this grass, will I really condense saber intent? Will I be able to use a flying sword? You will. It's just a type of writing technique, after all. Once you learn it, you'll be able to fly on a hammer or even a fruit. But once you condense saber intent, you won't have the opportunity to condense any other type of intent. I remember hearing you say you wanted to learn sword techniques. Then, after condensing saber intent, will I be able to release sword chi when I learn sword techniques in the future? Web novel. There isn't much difference between the two, you know. You can use saber techniques and release saber chi while using a sword. That's great. I am happy as I am able to look cool while riding my flying sword releasing chi. Swish. It doesn't look like I have a knack for learning sword techniques to begin with, so we'll go ahead and condense my saber intent. Ah. You're going to eat the whole thing just like that? It's gonna hurt you. You're supposed to take it alongside a dose of special medicinal liquid. Otherwise, it'll feel like you swallowed a sharp saber. Rumble. OWW owl. Ow OWW. Senior, do you know how to help him? He doesn't need help. It may hurt, but it is the most direct method of comprehending saber intent. That's true. I also suffered quite a lot in order to comprehend saber intent. OWWOWWUNE, I didn't take medicine with it on purpose. That way, I'd be able to get the hang of this much faster than everyone else. I am still suffering here, guys. Is this really the time to get nostalgic? And would it kill you to at least feel bad for me? It's a good thing the appraisal technique trained me for this. It hurts, but it's honestly pretty tolerable. Ow OWW. I can feel the pain starting to disappear. Wait, why did my blossoming lotus tongue activate on its own? Swish swish, did it mutate? Whoa, it's evolving into the blossoming lotus saber tongue. I knew it. There's no such thing as a useless skill. Are those seeds the saber intent lotus seeds? They're more gentle and restrained than the profound principles of saber intent grass. You'll probably comprehend saber intent even faster if you eat these seeds. How about I be the test subject for once and test the effects of Thydus seed? That isn't clean. Senior White, don't. La web novel. Not bad. It's quite tasty, so flavorful. In fact, that ID say that it's at the same level as fellow Taoist Bishui's immortal feast. The saber intent inside the profound principles of saber intent lotus seed is pure and gentle. And not only that, but the rate of absorption is over 80%. You could probably exchange one lotus seed for 4 to 5 blades of profound principles of saber intent grass. I can exchange one for that many? I should make another seed, then. Ha! Why can't I make another one? OVLID say that's normal. The lotus seed you produced was refined from the saber intent grass you swallowed before. All that means is that the grass you ate before already lost its effectiveness. So you're saying, after all that suffering, Eve turned into a purifier? Suffering? Eve turned into a purifier? Why don't you make a couple more profound principles of saber intent lotus seeds and raise the technique's level? Maybe you'll be able to produce up to 4 seeds in one go someday. When the battle with the Her World demons starts, it'll help you collect demon corpses to exchange for more of Senior Eternal Fire's virtuous golden lotus seeds. Friend Shuhan, I can give you 4 to 5 blades of profound principles of saber intent grass for 1 lotus seed. And the Spirit River Sioux clan has a large stock of profound principles of saber intent grass. I haven't even said anything yet and you guys are already making plans. I thought it'd be easy if I practiced the scholarly indestructible body of the Buddha by writing it out. But I didn't expect to feel so drained after going through it just once. Lol web novel, I have no energy left. It's really effective though. Not only do I have a stronger constitution, but it also lets me absorb the Demodragon medicine faster. Webrio swoosh, it feels like I am in another one of those dreams. Read the demons carrying the corpse of a scholar. Is /T dumping the body somewhere? Why are there so many dead scholars? When did something like this even happen? This black lotus flower is brimming with a sinister aura. Meanwhile, the water in the pond is overflowing with righteous scholarly energy and purifying Buddhist light. Swoosh vel swoosh. The Her-world realm is using corpses of those who harness pure and divine energy to nurture an existence similar to the pond of wisdom. Swish swish, this isn't good. Did the evil lotus notice me because I got too worked up? Now lotus seeds are falling. Other men have luck with women. But I guess I have luck with flowers. Why does this Her-world lotus remind me so much of the virtuous golden lotus? Nebrl. And the scholarly faction is collecting demon corpses. Are they using those corpses to nurture the golden lotus just like this? Song Shuhan. Crap. The lotus may not have noticed me, but what about the evil boss guarding the lotus? Song Shuhan's, why hasn't my daughter appeared yet? Oh, it was just me waking up from my dream. She scared me to death. It doesn't look like ESI will be reappearing anytime soon. I don't really know what's going on. Sai, you know it's unlike Goddaughter. I didn't even have time to properly spoil her, not to mention you've already stolen her. Senior Lychee. People will get the wrong idea if you say it like that. Sure. Whatever. Now that you're awake, you should come with me. The rest of the group has already gathered. Friend Shuhon, did your constitution get stronger again? You have potential. You're worthy of being with my Godolighter now. Take this. It's a disposable flying sword. I have it locked onto the Holiday Mountain residence we were previously filming at. If there's any danger, the sword will take you there right away. Alright. Now that we're all here, let's discuss how we will assist White Cloud Academy. We need a plan to defend against the Her-world demons. If anyone has any information they would like to share, please come forward. I do. Just now, Crap, I am feeling weak. Senior White is pulling me back into the infinite retesting space again. I didn't even get the chance to have any jokes prepared. To tell us? Hey! I need you guys to help me come up with some jokes. I need them fast. Damn it! Looks like I've already been sucked in. Senior White, did you pull me back into this space because you needed something again? Swoosh, that's right. I have more important news involving the Her-world that I need to relay to you. And in exchange, have you thought of what joke you'll tell me today? It's coming. If you can't think of anything, my mood might turn sour and I may just fet. I do. Eve got a joke. School just started, but lots of students didn't finish their summer homework. I already finished everything though. That isn't funny at all. Fet about the news. Wait. Hold on. That joke might not have been funny. But Eve got something else. I know a way to improve your sleep quality like crazy. Once you do this, you'll never want to get out of bed again. Oh? A way to improve my sleep? Are you trying to trick me? I am not. I have this modified Demodragon medicine that not only strengthens your constitution, but makes you spit out silk that you can use to spin a cocoon. When the other Senior White slept in it, he was so comfortable that he refused to come out. That sounds amazing. And just making sure, but you're still at White Cloud Academy, right? You pulled me into this testing space, didn't you? Of course I am still at White Cloud Academy. Lol nebnovel hee hee. Who said I could pull you in here only if you were at the academy? Oh crap. Eve just heard something horrifying, haven't I? Crackle. Alright, wait there. I'll be retrieving the Demodragon medicine. And as for the news I was going to tell you, the Her-world demons have already infiltrated White Cloud Academy. They'll most likely launch their attack soon. Webnovel, thank you for the information, Senior White. Could you please send me out of this space now? I didn't expect them to have already made it into the academy. But if that's the case, why didn't any of the academy's formations react? I have bad news. The Her World demons have already infiltrated the academy. OVE. They're already inside? If that's the case, why haven't the scholars noticed anything? This information comes from a credible source. Everyone, prepare for battle. Fellow Daoist Yellow Mountain, notify Eternal Fire. Swish oi web. Swish, I do sense something strange. Fellow Daoists, prepare for battle. I'll scout the area in the meantime. Swish. Senior White, where are you going to scout? Lel Webnoi. Swish. Swish swish. I'll let my intuition decide. His intuition? So he's just blindly guessing? He's just gonna throw out his flying swords to see if they'll stab any Her World demons, isn't he? But if it's Senior White. Crack. Web novel K. Bingo. Considering the potency of their defensive measures, the enemy should be 7th stage. They may even be at the 8th stage, though. Damn. I was found out? Wait. I believe the entity I struck should be the leader of the Her World Demons offensive. An 8th stage Her World demonic hive. Ebnoi. Since we've already been discovered. Attack. Kill them all. Fellow Daoist White, I need your help with something. If you can, push the hive another 700 meters into the air. That's all? No problem. Fellow Daoist White, do you need help? I need to send this 8th stage demonic hive flying another meters. They'll probably have to use my full power to do so. VLH, but if I do, then he'll be weakened for a while. That means I won't be able to film the movie. I knew it. Filming the movie is more important to him than fighting a literal demonic army. Which is why he'll use this instead. This ball repels all things regardless of their rank. A strong magical treasure like this must require a complicated spell formula. Take your time, and don't worry about the rest. I'll protect. How unnecessary. Web novel a spell? He carelessly tossed a magical treasure that can deal with an 8th stage enemy. What do you think you're doing? Playing volleyball? Bam! Bastard! To think one of them could command space. I can't dodge. This aura. This is the aura of 20 Tribulation Transcenders, is I not? This is one of the Tribulation Transcenders' godly weapons. Whiz. Done. But what about the ball? It's super valuable, isn't it? Aren't you going to get it? It's fine. I stuck a formation similar to the 10,000-mile flying escape technique on it, so ITLL fly back to my side soon. Sacrificial altar and writings of Tact Sadia activates. Inescapable. 10-layer boundary. Clack mac clack. Seats the script activated a filtering. Lol heb novel. From the top down, the first 8s restrict the entrance of the demons from the 8th stage to the 1st stage respectively. And the very last is there as a preventative measure. Shouldn't there also be an accompanying talisman to enter the layers, though? Touch. Everyone, please choose the layer you would like to enter. Once inside, you may slay the demons there. You'll be able to freely pass through the Song as you carry this talisman. Then I'll head off first. Fairy Lychee, Illinois, leave the filming to you. Laugh web no VLN, problem. Swish skish, you're talking about the scene where you slay a bunch of demons, right? Leave it to me. Shuhan, I am going to the 6th layer. Which one are you going to? I'll drop you off there. The 4th. Actually, better safe than sorry. The 3rd layer, please. Swoosh, what are you scared of? Let's go to the 4th layer together. Dregs, hold on. 16, I am only at the 3rd stage. My toxins will make quick work of you. WHIs you're as good as dead. I think you're talking about yourself. Clank, it's even. It's even harder than iron. What is this strange ability? That was the steel hands technique. And this one's the demon subduing Buddhist fist technique 1. You're an evil survivor of Jing'an Temple. Baimi. 16, now's your chance. Slash tyrannical imperial saber. Lol we novel nice work, 16. Lady Onion, help us collect the corpses. I only cut off its head. Your hand technique was what did it. Seems like it's really effective against her world demons. Tap. Swish swish you guys get all the spotlight, and what do I get? Clean up duty. I'd never be helping you if I could defeat you. Inescapable net's 5th layer. Alright, let's continue filming my fighting scene after I change. My goodness. Senior White, you have to pay attention to the effects of your own charms. My bad. Also, where's the green jade ball I threw earlier? It should have by now. I wonder what happened. Novel. This is bad. I think Eve lost control of the jade ball. What's this? I still sense leftover resentment emanating from it. Why did the ball suddenly change directions and fly towards? Novel. Azing. Ha? What's going on? Looks like your MOM got hit by the ball. Hey! Senior Lychee, are you alright? If Senior White didn't stop it in time, I feel like I would have been crushed to death. It would have been as bad as getting hit by Fairy Dongfang's car. Spurt the appraisal skill. It's activated again. PM Spur A. Webnovi hey. Aren't I the one who got crushed by the jade ball? Shuhan, why are you losing so much blood? Enormal glass ball strengthened by magical techniques, a mysterious, nameless jade ball. Personally polished and fed by true Monarch White during his time in the 6th stage realm, this ball was fed from fragments of godly weapons left behind by tribulation transcenders who met their demise during the fall of the ancient heavenly city. It is made of a total of fragments. Normal glass ball strengthened by magical techniques, after the heavenly city was destroyed. Took the fragments to pay tribute to the fallen crystal clear water pavilion and scattered them across its ruins. Normal glass ball strengthened by magical techniques. The fragments of the godly weapons carry deep resentment that cannot be purified. The hatred lingers even after thousands of years. Looks like you lost control of the jade ball because of the resentment awakening inside of it. Ha Bernavel aha. I felt rage seeping out of the ball. But why was it angry with me? The ruins of the heavenly city were long gone before I was even born. Speaking of the ancient heavenly city. After we finish shooting, I'd like to take all of you to the ancient underwater ruins. Consider it my thanks for producing the movie. Fellow Diois Lychee, ITLL also be my apology for what happened earlier. Let's keep shooting the fighting scene, then. We should finish as soon as we can so that we can set out. Hee. Shuhan, what kind of strange technique was that back there? Seeing blood gushing out from all over your body like that made me feel bad for you. It's fine. I am used to it already. Besides, we got some important information from it, didn't we? Ha ha. Fragments of godly weapons from the ancient heavenly city. And yes, I feeling like Fairy Lychee is her mother. That means Fairy Lychee probably is related to the ghost spirit that gave birth to ESI. Shuhan, natch out. / Demon slaying heavenly dragon slashy. The demon slaying heavenly dragon slash? They didn't include that in your report. Sash huh? The attack passed through it? Is it using spatial powers? This is bad. We should call Senior White for help. Now that the battle arena dimension has successfully been established, no one will interrupt us. This isn't looking good. I got dragged into some strange dimension. That little hamster. It somehow has information about me. Is it one of Cave Lord Dragon's colleagues? You must be Song Shuhong. We will now fight to the death. Neb novel. That's not my name. Never has been. I am saber-wielding scholar, Su Wonsu. Why are you looking for friend Song Siemens? Saber-wielding scholar, Su Wenki? You aren't Song Shuhong? Abnovel, damn it. Humans all look the same to me. How am I supposed to tell them apart? Put. The hamster actually believed me? You liar. Silver-tongued bastard. I triple-checked my R, without a doubt, Song Shuhong. Attack like you mean it. Show me killing intent. That way you can at least die with some dignity. Whatever. I don't care who you think I am. I don't even need my saber to deal with you. More importantly, this hamster's way too small paw barely be able to hit it even if L wanted to. Naz, how dare you look down on me? My next move shoots from the sky like violent thunder. You will come to know my unpredictable blade, the otherworldly flying demon. DUUM Basic Buddhist Fist Technique 1. Wei Novel Ugh. I really need to change the name of this move. I totally lost my momentum. Humph. The first technique of the evil Jing'an Temple? That's nothing. Really now? I guess I need to get a bit more serious then. Swoosh, if these 5th stage defense talismans I got from Mother Lychee don't work, then I'll have to call in Senior White. Mark, have you no honor? How could a swordsman use talismans? Re-ennoble your blade's supposed to be strong, isn't it? Hit me if you can. Clank. Bah! You're a 4th stage cultivator attacking a weak little 3rd stage human. Who's the shameless one? And besides, I am a saber user. I don't follow the way of the sword. Just die. Your shield is gone, boy. Eat 5 evil wording talismans. And 5 sword talismans on top of that. Good timing. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Steel Hands Demon Subduing Buddhist Fist Technique. Myra Craw. MLOWW. What the hell is your body made of? Why's it harder than metal? Well. That hurt more than I thought. This should be it. Demodragon medicine. I can smell the scent of a Demodragon exuding from it. Demodragon medicine procurement, success. Test of Song Shuhong's strength, complete. Swish swish well, Song Shuhong. Farewell for all of eternity. Wait. Let me out of this place first. Senior White, were you the one who sent this mouse here? Neb, let me out. Fast. VEL. Friend Shuhong. What's this about Senior White? Why are you adding a number to my name? Senior White. Actually, Senior White is the name I gave to. Wait, his name isn't censored in this space. Oh? Are you talking about when you kept going beep 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 before? That sounds quite intriguing. How about we visit the Her World and play with this little white rabbit of ours once we finish filming the movie? No can do. I still need to explore Senior Lee Tiance's forbidden area and search for a cure for Inju after this. We have to explore the underground ruins, too. That's fine. Well, form a group to visit the Her World after you're done with all of that. Tour group. With all of that. Tour group, but I'd have to go back to school by then. Eve got the perfect excuse. This'll get me out of going to the Her World. It's way too dangerous. That's right. You're still a student. Here, take the meteor sword and leave this dimension for now. I'd like to study this place a bit longer. I Wernavel lame MUC. Oh, no. It feels like Senior White has dangerous stuff on his mind. Senior White, you're thinking of doing something fun again, aren't you? That's a secret. Shuhong, you're finally out. What happened to Swish? That little mouse thing? I handled the hamster. I also got my hands on a godly weapon called the Meteor Sword. 16. We're gonna be invincible together. Invincible? Virtuous piercing slash. You bastard. What kind of sword is that? To think it could slice through my 1,000-year-old turtle shell. One-hit kill. I'm not useless. I also got stronger. He isn't at all because of Senior White's 7th stage sword. You worked quite hard. Your grand total comes to 4th stage demon corpses. As per the exchange rate, you've earned 4 virtuous golden lotus seeds. Please. Thank you, Senior. I am fine with 1 seed. You cut down most of the demons, after all. Since you did most of the heavy lifting, you should take most of the seeds. Sounds good. I'll use 2 seeds to extend my parents' lifespans. And this seed is for you, Lady Onion. You did well collecting corpses. Humph. Fight a seed won't make me happy. I won't be happy unless you set me free right this instant. NOV. You can leave as soon as you're able to remove yourself from the Enlightenment Stone. You can wait until I am strong enough to not need the stone anymore. Munch. I'd need to ascend to the 5th stage realm if I wanted to pull myself out. What realm do I have to wait for you to become strong enough to not need the stone? Probably when I reach Senior White's realm? Swish swish. Swallow's lotus seed it'd take thousands of years for you to ascend to the 7th stage realm. My onion sprout would be rotting by then. Ding. 16. What kind of ability is that? Are you releasing Saber Chi? My skill looks pretty similar to yours. I guess you can call it the tongue-splitting lotus sword. Swish swish, hers is on a whole different level than mine. That's the kind of ability I wanted from the very start. Ding. Ha, I awakened a skill too. It's amazing. Vanapani, it's honestly better if you don't show us. What if you go berserk and grow another pile of sprouts like last time? Nonsense. My ability doesn't require me to pluck my onion sprout. It lets me grow 3 heads and 6 arms. 3 heads, 6 arms, I gotta say. That's the least intimidating thing I've ever seen. Why don't you use that skill once you've turned back into human form? My 3 heads and 6 arms are gone. Swish swishy, I am also not in the mood to assume my human form right now. I swore that I wouldn't take my human form again until I gained my freedom. I knew it. This skill makes it easier to pluck your onion sprouts. It's not. That's just what happens when I remove my other 2 heads and 4 arms. If Lady Onion maintained her human form while reverting that ability, would 2 of her heads be lifelessly hitting the ground? That's a very real, very terrifying possibility. Sounds like it came straight out of a horror movie. Why don't you give it a try, Lady Onion? I refuse. I absolutely refuse. Meanwhile, in the Netherworld realm. Satisfied smile, the Scholar faction obtains so many Herworld demon corpses to nourish their lotus. It will evolve soon. Swish swish. And when that comes to pass, a small lotus world will come into existence in this universe. The autonomous world that the scholarly faction has strived towards for thousands of years will finally be achieved. L'intelligent smile, but unbeknownst to them is that the sinful black lotus and the golden lotus are 2 sides of the same coin. It appears it's time that the hive is murdered. BUL. HBU novel. Swish swish. Founder lustrous scholar? The senior that borrowed my ghost spirit? The senior that borrowed my ghost spirit? Roan T. Rower. He instantly killed an 8th stage realm being. Turns and leaves boom. Book, please wait. Senior, hold on. Shu Hong, you know him too? I am not sure, but he looks just like the senior who forcefully borrowed my ghost spirit not too long ago. But he should have completely disappeared by now. Happy smile, oh, what a shame. That was an 8th stage demon that I painstakingly nurtured. However, with this new development, the Golden Lotus will be Eric to Avoiv and Odin. And you'll use that small world to enter the Golden Lotus world. That's how you're going to enter the main world, correct? Swoosh what? Are you trying to stop me? Gleam. Smug smile, white, do you see it? The sinful Black Lotus small world is forming. I have the final laugh. Victory is mine. Congrats. Your success isn't necessarily a bad thing for me. I want to leave the her world too, don't I? Show me how you plan on using the sinful Black Lotus space to leave the her world. Dissatisfied smile, humph. I don't care what you're planning. The sinful Black Lotus space is blooming. You can't stop me now. I see. It fused the two little worlds together. Wait, is this the method it used to leave behind its personal mark? Now I just have to drag that friend Song Shuhong in here. No. Senior White, please give me some more time. Ha? I am already here. We meet again. I actually have something going on right now. Do you mind sending me back out for now? I can always interrupt your cocoon spinning later? Novel, sure, you can leave. It's just that I was planning on giving you some information that relates to the survival of your world and the scholarly faction. Hold on. ID like that info. What do I have to do for it? I only had enough time to dig up a couple of stupid jokes that definitely get me beaten to death if I said them out loud. Beaten to death? How interesting. Let's hear them. You pass if you can amuse me or make me want to beat you to death. I'll give you 3 seconds to prepare. 3. I'll start now. Little White, once your hair reaches your friend Song Shuhong, if you truly desire to die, I can easily fulfill your wish. Swoosh swoosh. You already want to beat me to death, don't you? Hold on. Regardless of what I had to say to get there. That means I win. Lol wer. I guess you win. I do in fact want to kill you. Now listen closely. The sinful Black Lotus of the Her World realm and the Golden Lotus of the scholarly faction are both able to invoke a small world in their current location. These worlds lead to the opening of a small realm. I had my suspicions. I thought it was strange that the scholarly faction was collecting demon corpses. I guess the faction was using those corpses for their lotus after all. The Golden Lotus cultivates using the demon corpses, while the sinful Black Lotus cultivates using dead scholars. There's definitely something more behind all of this. Swish, I can confirm the sinful Black Lotus and the Golden Lotus are connected. Swish/L swish. A certain being not much weaker than I is planning to use the sinful Black Lotus in the Her World to enter the Golden Lotus space. It plans to cross into the main world after that. Someone about as strong as Senior White. Wait. Just how strong are you? Ha! Let me describe my strength to you with a small example. If I used the sinful Black Lotus space to jump into the Golden Lotus space, I know I could annihilate the entire scholarly faction with a single hand. Young and old, human and beast. Everything they ever owned, loved, or built would disappear without a trace. And I was literally getting him to want to kill me just now. He'd be able to crush me to death with a single finger, wouldn't he? Insignificant, are you scared now? Watch carefully. I am only showing you these moves once, so you need to learn them now. Lodge Webnovel HUP. Han. What is this? WHYD he suddenly break out into dance? Is this some sort of strange punishment? I am so sorry, Senior White. Hut, that is what you have to do to leave behind your personal mark on the Golden Lotus space and become the Dimension's overseer. That's the only way to stop the being I told you about from invading. Han. I have to do that strange dance? It feels really sloppy? You are pretty sloppy. If you don't think you can do it, try performing the routine backwards. That'll also work. Even harder. Friend Song Shuhan, are you alright? Golden Lotus Seed Exchange, I am fine. Senior, I have some really bad news that I need to tell you. After explaining. Senior Eternal Fire, I'll be counting on you to protect the Golden Lotus world. Pat. Alright. Eve memorized the dance too. The scholarly faction can't thank you enough for warning us. We will give you 50 lotus seeds as thanks for the information. Friend Tyrannical Saber, why don't we attend the world opening ceremony together? No thanks. I can always wait to visit after you take control of the Golden Lotus world. Besides, such a prestigious event is no place for an insignificant third-stage cultivator like me. In that case, how about I give you 5 extra lotus seeds in exchange for your spot at the ceremony? You're too generous. I'll gladly accept. We're here. As you can see, IT is quite barren since the world just formed. The dimension is still in the process of expanding. Empty, wow. What a huge space. There's no end in sight. A millennia of effort has not gone to waste. The heavens are ever changing. The virtuous become ever stronger. Telepathy time's running out. You shouldn't wait any longer. Do the dance. Hot. H-A-H. Hat. I didn't expect the revered Eternal Fire to become so excited. True Monarch Eternal Fire may come off as cold, but he's soft-hearted after all. That's right. Seeing him perform such a strange dance. I guess he follows online trends more closely than we do. How shameful. That's right. I am simply sacrificing my dignity for the sake of the faction. It's fine. This is all for the future of our scholarly faction. Senior Eternal Fire, did it work? It did. I feel the connection to this world being established. Web novel friend Tyrannical Saber, from this day forward, you are the scholarly faction's most esteemed guest. I hope you'll come to the world opening ceremony later. We would love for you to have the honor of cutting the ribbon. You're too nice, Senior Eternal Fire. But I don't think that's a job meant for me. You should have Senior White do that kind of thing. He's super lucky. We originally wanted fellow Daoist White to oversee the ceremony. But he just received notice that over 10 of his immortal caves owe decades of spiritual chi and bills. He needs to return and settle his dues. Spiritual chi bills? Senior White is the kind of person who can pick up treasures just by going out on his daily stroll. How is he short on spiritual energy? The reason Senior White suddenly left, could it be because his heaven-defying luck kicked in? Is it making him avoid whatever terrible disaster will happen here? Crackle, oh no! A powerful entity is trying to force its way inside the Golden Lotus world, but it isn't stable yet. Crackle crap! Senior White really was avoiding the danger here. How strong is this enemy? Who marked my Golden Lotus world? Who was it? Who stole my treasure? It can't enter this space for now, so it's sending in small portions of its power. Swish friend Tyrannical Saber, this calamity is one the scholarly faction must face. We cannot involve you any further in our troubles. Please leave first. But you guys? Furious smile, you bastard. And all you sniveling brats. All of you will die. Her world-splitting storm. LA web novel, no. I am not going to die that easily. The exit is barely a meter away. Swish swish crap. I am really gonna die. Spurt. Will anyone be able to save? I am being blown apart by the storm. It feels like my body is being torn up into a million pieces. Parts of my body are being blown into every corner of the Golden Lotus world. My blood's going everywhere. I am really gonna die. This isn't an illusory reality or some dream. Lala nebnovel manis han nice and that's that. Everyone's been wiped out. Satisfied smile. Strange. I was torn to pieces, wasn't I? Shouldn't I be spread all over the Golden Lotus world? So how am I still able to think? Do souls have consciousness? How could this be? Impossible. I had already marked the goal.